You guys ready to jump back in?
Yeah.
Let me do the clapper. Okay, so I can time up the video with the audio.
Are you actually doing that?
Videos.
I'm just gonna.
Ah! Oh.
Okay, we can go.
All right. Welcome back to Icewind Dale.
We are welcomed.
I know. I just welcomed you. Let's go over the last adventure, shall we? Okay. Starting out, you guys brought the Cauldron of Plenty to the town hall, where the court mage James was able to identify it. You then met with Speaker Daneth and tried to make a deal with him to sell the cauldron. And after a bit of tense negotiating, Reuben made a good argument for the cauldron's value and secured a better deal for the group. However, Speaker Daneth needed 2 days to secure the finances for the transaction, and so, with a bit of downtime, several people went out to take care of a few things. Iridan went and got a tattoo representing his newfound connection to the elements. Kumli visited the library and the town hall to research the fauna of the area and chanced upon an interesting red leather book. Elbrick, with his new furry companions, went on a little adventure as a cat, tore up the town, and was accidentally accosted by a town guard. All right.
Hunted.
I tried to be polite, but yes, we're drop kicked.
Yes.
After everything was all said and done, you guys, I think all of you went out to just get a couple basic supplies. You went to finalize the deal with the speaker. However, before you were able to enter the town hall, you were ambushed by Dirth and the other missing Duragar. Imdra was put under a charm by a mysterious dark crystal helmet and eventually started to attack you with the Duragar. And while things seemed tense, you eventually got the better of the Duragar thanks to Elbrecht's crag cat form, little bark armor, some natural 20 death saves from two of you. You got to stop doing that. And you guys were able to stay in the fight long enough to wear down the Duragar. You were able to get the helmet off of Indra. And Kumli in the background was dueling Dirth to the death. That was fun. You, as he turned tail, once he saw the battle not go his way, you were able to just nail him right in the back, and he tripped over and died. Poor guy.
Beauty.
But you guys are at the front of the town hall. The doors to the town hall have just burst open, and several guards are rushing down to meet you. And you are standing around the unconscious form of the captain of the guard.
So that was something else. My goodness, I'm like heaving and huffing.
So she is alive.
She's alive. Yep, she's breathing faintly. Yeah, are you still holding her?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Struggling
like,
to.
who
But
took the helmet?
Yeah,
Yeah, who's the one that actually?
nobody
got it
has
off?
grabbed it, so I was actually going to run over. Well, no,
Somebody pulled it off.
Yeah, but who pulled it off? They would have the helmet.
I don't think we really.
Somebody did that.
Did we decide who?
Because we
actually-
like grappled her. Two people grappled her and
Uh-huh.
stuff. I think.
Yeah.
And you had a couple of failed attempts.
Can I pause real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I hear the rest.
I
apologize.
Immediately.
I apologize. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Just started this
Edit that
round.
out.
Wow.
Excuse me.
You can use this time to figure out, suss out who got the helmet.
I don't think
I've
you
done
would die.
I remember
Because
there
I
were
was
failed
still-
attempts.
Because I was still in cat form. Well, yeah, I popped out of cat form when she collapsed. So,
It wasn't you.
So yeah, it wasn't me. It's not me.
It was like, I think it was
You were bad. One of these three.
I think I may have attempted, but I don't know if I was the one that succeeded.
I don't. Think
I remember there were like
I don't
2 or
believe
3
I
attempts
succeeded.
that didn't work.
I
Did
think
you
it was
attempt?
after the battle that we tried to take the helmet off, right? So I wasn't fighting.
Right, you were away from the group battling Dirth.
Mm-hmm.
Battling Dearth.
Dirth the Dreadful.
Wow.
I might just roll a d4 to determine
Yeah, just
which
do
one
it.
Who's got the helmet?
because we lost that footage, so I wasn't able to
That's
double
true.
check.
That is my camera's fault, not mine.
Yeah,
I promise.
the camera doesn't take pictures. I take pictures
I take
with cameras.
Yes. Yes. 45 minutes later.
Bro shows up late. He goes to the bathroom as soon as the session starts.
That is, if you were a pro, he'd be
gone.
booted.
Gonza.
Now, I'd be very impressed if he actually has like a model of this helmet or bought a helmet, and that's what he's like secretly.
Oh,
out
my
and he
word.
comes back he's like, "Oh, the helmet, guys!"
It'd be amazing. He just comes back dressed as a perfect monk. Like
Yes. He shaved
he,
his
he,
head.
he puts a tattoo on his neck. It's hot.
Oh, man.
I had no ideas.
That is wild.
That guy is funny.
I was assuming the helmet looked like kind of like a Magneto crystalline helmet.
And you would be correct. Yeah, something like that.
That kind of looks like a, what is it, like a Greek or Spartan yes, helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't say Magneto though, because that's trademark licensed property.
Trademark.
So it's
Disney. Oh no.
Magneto is spelled with 2 N's in the middle. Magneto.
You have to say it like that too.
Magneto.
Guys
It's
are
like
wild.
a metal bender wearing a helmet of psychic resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Problem
Yes.
solved.
Superpowered.
Just a different property we're now starting to embrace.
Although it's cursed, so that if you wear it for too long, you'll start to become really whiny, and then we'll call you Nagnito.
Oh. Yes. That's great.
And if you wear it for
Wonderful.
too long
Bro.
and you get old, we'll call you Sagnito.
Oh jeez.
Quick, do one. Do another one.
I don't know. I can't even.
Well, that's
And
true.
when
This
you
came-
kill everyone because you're so cool, you become Bragneto.
Wow.
If he starts throwing frag grenades, he's
Fragnito, yeah! Like, where did he get frag grenades?
Nice.
A couple sessions back, I was not too impressed by Hag, not Nito.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hag not Nito. By the way, in that the Tower prison that is referenced in the Dungeons and Dragons movie is located in Icewind Dale.
That's correct.
Oh, really?
In
the first
the
one?
near
Opening
in
scene?
or around the Sea of Moving Ice.
That is
No,
correct. Yeah.
I didn't even
There's a whole chapter on it in the book.
put that together.
Oh,
Cool.
it's in this book?
It is in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been attempting to
Jonathan?
not. Yes, Jonathan.
Shockingly good movie.
It is
It was
fun.
fun.
It's definitely just lighthearted.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though. Definitely good stuff. I'm going to be on to my second cup of coffee by the time Scott gets back. And then I'll have to go.
The staff that they made was a custom item. It's not a real.
The hither thither.
Yeah, the hither.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a.
That is called a plot magical item.
It's just a staff portal gun.
Portal
staff.
gun stuff. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be. I mean, there are spells that are essentially as powerful as that,
Well, yeah,
but
but
no,
nothing that creates like
No,
2 portals like that.
no.
Right.
I'm thinking dimension door.
Yeah, but that's just a straight one-way teleport, 500 feet.
Yeah.
That is a fun idea. The problem is, like, do you like playing Portal?
Yeah.
'Cause that's all you're gonna do the rest of the
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah.
There's
It'd
a
be-
robot talking to you.
Yeah, there's a roboid, mechanical robot.
True.
And you can't make it
Yes, that is a non-real item. But after having between playing this and playing Baldur's Gate, it's like, oh, I know that. Oh, I get that reference. Oh, you can see some of the spells that the wizards and the sorcerer uses. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. That's actually a thing. I've seen that.
Wow.
Or I've used it. Not me.
Should we do a fun prank when Scott gets back and pretend like his character has just died?
Yeah.
You're all standing on his corpse.
We all died. He all died.
Flip over the grid and put characters and have them
Yes.
win.
Yes.
We've been playing for you, Scott. Third death saving throw.
Yes.
To you, buddy.
Better make a new character. Hope we got an extra one in there.
Why cool.
Thank you.
Dude, that butter chicken went through him like right away. What the heck?
I was just thinking, man, I hope it's not me.
Well, I mean, it's Indian food. It has a way of traveling quickly by electric train with like lots of people.
Yeah, I was
Top
gonna
of
say
it.
different than the Japanese.
Yeah.
transit
Yeah,
like that.
definitely. It's clean in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This one's got people packed
Yeah.
disturbingly close to the cat areas. It went.
Yeah, I know.
Like, high voltage right
Yeah,
here.
It's like, oh, there's like 10,000 volts there. I'm just gonna I need something to grab onto.
You just figure out a way to get
Death.
an underwater bullet train from Japan to America, crossing
Dude,
the Pacific.
Could you
That'd be
imagine?
cool.
That would be. But that would be insane.
Yeah,
That would still be really long. Like
That's
in
true.
terms of trip time, that's
so long.
Yeah, Japan to
because they
even
go
like
200 something like max. I
what would be
think.
the
Yeah.
closest like
You're talking like more than a
continent?
day.
That'd be like British Columbia, which is technically not even America, but that's probably about the closest. And yeah, you'd be on there a long time.
Because how long does a flight take from like?
I think on the order of like
California
12 to 14 hours.
Yeah.
probably.
They're
You're
flying
doing like 600 plus miles an hour there, I
Yeah.
think.
And you're doing on a super fast train, isn't it? Like 200.
Yeah,
ish.
I'm thinking it's like planes like 2 to 3 times faster.
Yeah. So you'd be.
I guess we'll just have to invent teleporting.
And then when you hit the Marianas Trench, that drop right after dinner.
That's the craziest ride you'll ever go on.
Yes, it's craziness.
You get to see Leviathan. What if he's hiding that down there?
Kraken. Cthulhu.
No, like
Just
actual
chilling.
Leviathan.
Oh. I don't know. What does Leviathan look like?
He's got a tail like a cedar.
Mm.
Shoots sparks out of his mouth.
Mm.
Pretty big.
Sounds like like a dragon to me.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Bard. Okay, let's all read our sections.
Yeah, here
if
we
we
go.
can get these done before Scott gets back.
He looked so uncomfortable. I thought he was like thinking like, oh crap, did I have the helmet? What's he gonna do to me?
He's like, no, I gotta
No,
go.
he was thinking, crap, I gotta do something. Yes. So, yeah. Were you gonna roll? Oh, you were gonna wait for Scott to roll.
It would be hilarious though. He is about to die.
Yes. Scott is even. Was he ever in danger of? Well, he was.
He went down.
He went down. He rolled a nat 20. He
Yep.
and I both rolled
Nat 20s.
nat 20 death saving throw. Did you?
No, he got stabilized.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
right.
Like 5 rounds later.
Got healed.
Yeah, well.
See, that's the power of healing word. Is it's bonus action, not full action.
Yeah.
So you can just say get up to him and then take your attack if you want to
Which.
attack.
Do I even have that? I have cure wounds.
Yep.
That's not quite the same.
It's a more you do a D8 instead of a D4.
But it's but
It's
I have
touch.
to touch. So
Yep.
So is this the crag cat?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, it's like legitimately just a lion, a white lion almost. It's crazy.
That's what a cat is. Yeah, I'm a big cat.
A big cat. It's a big cat. I still have my potion of healing. Bardic inspiration. Oh man.
You still have your potion of healing?
He got one
No,
last time.
you
I got-
popped that immediately in the fight.
Yeah, you drank it already.
You've got to mark this stuff off, dude.
I don't know why I would have not done that.
Correct. Like, I'm glad you did, but still.
I have mine.
My
I
bad.
never used it.
Yeah, I was too
I got
busy
bonked.
feeling the crap with these.
Yeah.
Yeah, those,
Do you need a pencil?
yeah. Those guys rolled real well for the first part of that combat.
Yeah, I
Not
was
gonna lie.
scared.
Yeah, group initiative, not good. I'm just gonna say
Oh, yeah.
4 out of 10 would recommend.
You've had one battle.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of people going in front of us.
Mhm.
Granted, it could be a lot of us going first, but still.
Right.
Because
But
otherwise,
what are
if you
the
do it,
chances of that?
'cause if you do it the normal
50-50.
way, is it that it can be like, you know, a player character and then okay, just all mixed in.
Yeah.
So no matter how you do it, I mean, I think it was rough because did they start to get all theirs?
Well, they started, and they all rolled well. It could have just as easily gone the other way. Like all of them rolled poorly and not hit once, and then you guys.
Scott's here.
Up to I'm like,
Character
oh,
just
who
died.
spelled
You're
a bonus
dead
action?
now.
Don't
Once I was
bleeding out.
down,
Do
had
not
time, I'm like,
go
ooh, bonus
in
action. I
there.
could have done one of those on my first turn before I was down.
All right.
Scott, are you ready to play?
Maybe. I think
All
so.
right. All right, let's do a little episode recap, shall we?
Episode
You
from
guys
the
brought the
episode.
cauldron of plenty to the town hall where the corner mage James.
Okay.
We
Okay.
got that.
The helmet, we didn't actually decide.
Yes.
Right. Do you remember if you pulled the helmet off?
I attempted to. I don't think I was successful. And then who pulled
Not
it?
him.
Actually pulled
Sure.
it off.
It's one of
I
these.
think
two.
it was.
No, we were all just.
You pulled it off.
Yeah,
I think.
you
No,
now
but
that
he
I'm-
was fighting the dude.
He's fighting the dude.
No, I thought
But
that
he
was
so-
over though. When
But he
we-
was
It
so
was
far
over.
away.
Did he rush over and try to help?
I
Is
think
what
I
you said?
did.
I thought
I-
so.
he did.
Because he stood.
I know
up
that
on
much. He did attempt to help.
Up
After I
on
killed
Indra and was
Fine.
like,
Give him
Then
the helmet.
we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna roll. Just like
Roll
before.
it.
See which one, because in the scuffle, one of you is gonna end up holding it.
Oh boy.
All right. No way you have it.
Oh,
Perfect.
Well, that was providential.
You're
Okay.
holding this helmet. 4 of the town guards rush down and they look at the captain like, "What happened?" And they're looking at the guard, the corpses of the Duragar, like, "What's going on here? What happened?"
I hide the helmet.
Okay, you hide the helmet. You make a sleight of hand check. You just beat a 10 perception.
14.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Thanks
Yeah,
a
you
lot
can
for the help, guys. Appreciate it.
What happened? What's going on?
I'm on death's door. First of all, like I almost am dead. So we got like literally ambushed. I would say that is a perfect example of an ambush.
Textbook. And
Textbook.
Your captain is knocked unconscious. She's stable, but I would call for help.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, well, if you you mind if I
Yeah, please. I can barely hold her head.
two of the guards like pick her up and like put their arms underneath her and like help her sort of like go into the town hall.
Yes.
And then the remaining 2 guards look at you guys and like, what exactly happened? Give me exact details.
We were here to get the payment for the cauldron a couple days back that was agreed to.
Which is just sitting here now. Oh wait, no, we left it.
Hopefully
We left-
Indra has it. These
It's in the town hall.
yeah, these Durgar showed up, and what's his name? Dur stabbed her right off the bat.
They just appeared out of nowhere.
Used some sort of mind control on her, and it turned into a mess.
Mind control. Do you know how they mind controlled her?
They use this helmet, and I bring the helmet back out.
Okay, cool. Oh, ooh, that looks very dangerous.
I mean, if you hit somebody with it, it's dangerous, but
Just be careful if that does have some sort of dark magic about it. I would be careful holding on to it.
yeah.
You might have James take a look at it.
Good idea.
Here, we'll get some people to take care of these Duragar corpses. Why don't you come on in?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are we not going to loot that?
We already did.
Oh.
They had almost nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They essentially had nothing useful. So
Even the prince, dude, didn't have anything?
Dearth,
No, he
Dirk?
didn't.
Dearth had nada. Essentially,
I mean, he was in.
losers.
Oh, he got the dagger, but it wasn't powerful.
I didn't
remember
take
this.
Yeah. It's more of a him thing than a dagger thing.
I followed the guards in.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll go
Yeah,
with
also,
them.
yeah.
Get out of the cold.
Yep.
At this point, I'm like shivering, bleeding.
Your blood
Trembling.
is like freezing midair as it falls out. Yeah. Marching into the town hall. Daneth is like wringing his hands nervously as he watches you all come into this main reception chamber. The cauldron is sitting right next to him, and James is standing to his right. He looks at all of you. He says, "What happened? What is going on? Why are there Durgar dead in my streets?
The Durgar.
This child is talking again. What is happening?" Just steps right up and talks for all of you. I don't understand.
We're attacked by these Durgar, and yeah, I don't exactly know where your guards were this whole time.
We were waiting for you inside the town hall. What's going? Why did you bring Durgar to my town?
We ran into the Dearth, or what's his name, on a boat when we were originally out going to look for those
James
fishermen.
just Daneth. He's like, "Yeah, they did tell us about this." And he's like,
We
"Oh,
literally
right.
caught him.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
caught him, and you took him. Your guards took him.
That's right. We were wondering where he went. It seems those other Durgar must have busted him out."
Whoa!
He was
Good of you
missing
to
from
finally
your
to do
custody.
your job so well. Roll my eyes.
You have something to say there, young man?
I said it. I said you didn't do your job very well.
Oh my goodness.
You almost got one of your town captains. Town guard captains almost got killed.
Actually, the price just went up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hazard
We
pay.
need-
Yeah,
we
definitely.
need-
I don't. What you're offering before, and even with our quote unquote deal that we cut with you, just went out the window because I'm not saying that there's nefarious motives going on around here, but some smells like fish.
What are you accusing me of treachery?
No, I would
And it's
never
fucking knuckle
accuse.
sandwiches. You know?
I would never accuse such a highly regarded official such as yourself.
You got a pretty big mouth for a little kid who's got 1 hit point left there, bud.
Yeah, I can still do something.
Yeah, I'm sure you could there, buddy. Listen,
Anywho.
I'm very sorry about your trouble. We did not know where those Durgar were. We suspect they were looking for Cardalin. Are you familiar with this substance?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
It is a dark magic substance from one of the old gods that fell to this plane. Shards scattered around. Dangerous material, dangerous stuff. If you have some of it, it could potentially do bad things. I don't want to go into explicit detail because, frankly, I don't really know. All I know is it's bad stuff. That's what they tell me.
Okay, makes sense.
However, we did make an original agreement. I have secured the payment, and he actually pulls out a pouch and opens it up and tumbles into his hand 7 perfectly cut different gemstones, a couple red, blues, and greens. It says, "This is the payment we agreed upon."
Dibs on the green one.
Well, is there one that's black?
Yeah, there is.
I'll take a black one.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, green.
These are
I'll
for
take
everyone.
one.
Here you go.
I guess.
Okay.
Take
Oh,
one.
I mean, let's just read the last 2 here.
One for each of you. Hey, he holds the 2 out to nobody in particular. Like, who wants it?
Is there a
Who's
way
gonna
that
take it?
can you take those last 2 and split them into small? Like, can you
Oh,
smaller denominations, please?
No.
that would have been great. That would have been really smart. Yeah.
That's sort of like
Fine.
a happy
Well-
meal. A little, like, tiny.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll
reach
take
out and
an
take
extra
one.
one.
I am literally not gonna give this to a 16-year-old. I just gave you a full 500 GP. Here, fine. He tucks it over to James, and James pulls out a pouch of 500 gold,
Thank you.
and he gives you each 100.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
How much do I get?
You get one
A 500 GP gemstone
and
and
one.
100 gold points.
Yeah.
And you did take this a second.
You better do something, useful for all of us with that one, please.
And we'll for sure not forget about that.
Yes.
This is very
We
sweet.
would also like to speak with James about an important artifact that we think we found.
There'll be time for that later. First, we need to talk about these Duragar.
Okay.
Very,
What
very upsetting. Why are they in town? Why are they taking things? Why are they stabbing my captain in the back? I don't understand.
How do you know they stabbed
you
him
know-
in the back?
You just told me. Like 5 seconds ago. Do you need,
Where were
do
you
you need like
during
a-
all of this?
Do you need a couple of? You need a juice box replenisher. You're losing a little bit of blood there.
Yeah, I know. An orange slice might be nice, actually. You got one.
We don't have any. It's too cold to grow oranges up here. Do you know anything about these Duragar? We need to find out where they're coming from. This is clearly.
Ooh,
What about
I have
the,
a map. I have a map of that shows their secret base
the
location.
fortress, right?
Fortress.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
ruffle through my bag and accidentally pull out a fuzzy ball and throw it, and it turns into something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
No. Sorry, not that one. Not that
Hold
one.
on. Hold on.
Right?
Eight?
D8.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta have James identify this for you, just so you can not have to make me pull this up every time. All right, yeah, roll a d8 for me.
2.
Oh, okay. You pull out a small little gray ball. You throw it.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, oh no, it's not that, and I throw it away.
And just to absent-mindedly, as you go, as you throw mine, you hear, and then you turn around, and there is a really large rat that has popped up and just
Nice.
it looks terrified, and the guards immediately start like chasing it around and trying to stab it with their spears.
Wow, that's
No.
And no, the speaker is unperturbed. He keeps looking at you like, "Where's this map?"
Oh, I rummage around my inventory, my bags. I'm like patting all around, and finally out of my armpit, I pull this map and I start unfolding it.
Okay.
Here's the map.
Oh, James, look at this map. Yes, I see it. I see it.
I
It
believe.
looks like there's an outpost near Kelvin's Cairn as well,
Yeah,
with the fortress down to the south and the spines.
somewhere around in this area. Can't remember exactly where, but it's on the map.
This is unheard of.
Really?
A Duragar fortress on the surface of the world. They typically dwell only in the Underdark, you know.
It's very
This is
odd.
very bold. And the fact that they are collecting cartilage.
Yeah, we believe they're building a dragon.
Yes.
Yes, we do know that.
Dragon.
We learned that from.
Dearth who said that the
Yeah,
first time around?
Yeah, Dearth was like going on a tirade and just,
Forced to search the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn to find this outpost. Yes.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Thank you.
Why?
Why?
And what are we gonna get out of it?
I don't know. Why these Duragar are clearly stealing everything
From who?
from East Haven. We've
Yeah,
had
from you guys, not from us.
uh-huh.
I'm just respectfully. We need to be paid. You can't just be like, you need to go do this.
I just gave you like several thousand gold.
That was for
For a thing that solves world hunger, practically.
I mean, it like solves half a town's hunger. But,
Okay, well, for you, that's about all that matters.
I mean, it's not really all that matters. I've got to worry about housing. I've got to worry about making sure these tariffs don't get out of hand. Got to make sure.
Shut up about the tariffs. Shut up about the tariffs.
The sun is, freezing.
Well, I don't really know what I can do about that. Arl hides somewhere. We don't know. She's very scary.
Okay, so you want us to go investigate this Kelvin's Cairn outpost.
If you would be so kind. It sounds like
That's not my. That's
This
not my
could be-
bag.
this could be the end of the 10 towns, if what you say is true.
So, I think we should go. We'll scope it out for you as a scouting party.
Okay.
In the meantime, you should send messages to the 10 towns to see if we can form a militia. Let them know.
It's a very this is he's a very smart man here. He's a good man. I like this man a lot. Fantastic guy.
He's practically a baby.
You're practically a baby. Shut up. You sweet little blue baby. Shut your mouth.
I'm a pretty little baby.
But hide alone isn't convincing enough.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay,
You
go-
said you needed some help.
I mean, help,
With magical means.
supplies,
Yes.
something.
Well, speaking of, could we have James take a look at this helmet thing?
Yeah.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah. James, I found that this is what mind controlled the captain.
Let me see.
So,
He takes it in his
Yeah.
he takes it in his hands. He starts looking it over, and he sort of waves his staff over it. Well, I can tell you that this helmet is not pure cartilage, but it is mostly cartilage. It seems like with this initial discharge of magic, mind controlling the captain, I think it should be safe. It should be safe.
put it on.
95% sure. I always like to leave a little wiggle room just in case something happens.
You
but-
never know what happens with
Very political of you.
Oh, well, thank you. I
That
guess.
wasn't a compliment.
Will it boost any stats?
No, definitely not.
It'll mind control you.
Will you gain the ability to mind control others?
No.
No, nothing like that at all.
So it's just a helmet.
Will it block
It's
mild
cartilage.
blows
It's
to the
cartilage.
cranium?
I mean, it should. I mean, I'm not very well.
So what you're saying is this thing is essentially a Durger magnet because they're going to want it.
I would say so. Yeah. It's
Maybe we
cartilage.
can use it as bait.
I'm sure they're looking for cartilage of all
Or,
sorts.
hey, maybe a bargaining chip,
Interesting.
you know, to,
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
I don't know, I mean, if it's not, like,
Was
gonna
there
kill
anything?
us,
Was there anything else you guys need to take a look at?
heal me.
Heal you?
Well,
We
I'm
should be able to.
kidding.
rest
I'm kidding.
before.
We will need to rest.
I'll talk to Nymetra about securing you some more room and board for the next couple nights, as much time as you need.
Oh, thank
That'd be
you,
appreciated.
sir.
I should also see about getting each of you guys a minor healing potion to sort of speed you on your way, just in case. It seems like you guys are going to be running into a lot of trouble out there.
We will.
So
I'm
I'll
taking it.
get that for you in a second here. Is there anything else you guys need from me?
So they want the cartilage. So, is there anything, like, you're a wizard? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to explain to us how exactly someone might make a thing out of cartilage, like a dragon out of cartilage? Do they just put it together and magically it just comes alive? Is that like how it works? Do you know?
Yes, but also not at all.
Wow.
That's why I'm asking.
Here's what I'll tell you, what I can tell based off this helmet.
Yeah.
Cartilage itself is actually very malleable with magic.
Mm.
Very easy to use. You can use it to craft things very easily if you're using magic to craft it. So I assume if there is some potent means at this Durgar King's disposal, then I assume he could make pretty much anything he wanted out of cartilage.
Oh.
I don't know what exactly is going on in that fortress, but whatever it is, it's bad news.
Okay.
Could
It's-
we
it's
make
not just-
something out of this helmet?
You would need some sort of spectacular magical
Oh,
means
okay.
to do so.
Mm.
So
And
maybe.
I don't think
So-
I don't think you or I are it. We're not it.
So, you said this is partly cartilage. What does cartilage exactly look like?
Like pure cartilage.
Just sort of a dark purple, black, crystalline substance.
Mm, okay. Okay.
We've heard
What
there
was
are
it?
shards of it all throughout the frozen north here.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
Okay. Interesting. Well,
No other magic items you need me to take a look at, identify for you?
I do not have any, so thank you though. I appreciate it.
If we run into any more cartilage accoutrement, do we just? How can we negate its powers? Is there a?
It would depend on how big the piece was and what exactly the effect it was having on
Okay.
the person's or the environment would be.
So no like essential oil or anything like that.
No, nothing like that. No lavender or sage or anything like that.
That's
no.
funny. That makes me laugh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate. Are you gonna be around in case we like come back here and?
Frankly, you've earned my services whenever you need.
Thank you.
Also, and he snaps at an attendant. He says, "Go fetch a few healing potions."
Yay.
And the attendant dips into a back room and comes back with 5 vials of glowing red liquid. And hands one to each of you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm going to
Thank
save
you.
this for
Very
later.
And these are potions of healing, potions of
One
minor.
minor potion of healing.
Yeah, just a standard, I would assume.
So it'll be 2d4 plus 4.
Oh man.
Is this different than like I already have a potion of healing. Is this a different?
No, it's the same.
Oh, sorry, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same.
Yep.
So you
just a
just have 2 of them
standard
now.
grade healing potion.
Good job.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, yeah,
James.
if that's all,
Mm.
I'm going to actually get back to work now.
I do appreciate your help. You have been extremely helpful.
Oh, well, thanks. It feels good to be approved of by a 16-year-old person.
I mean, approval is approval.
I get, but particularly from a young man, that's
I know.
amazing.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Well, thank you. I'll see you guys around.
So I'm assuming it is still fairly early in the morning. I mean, that battle took 10 minutes at max.
Not even a minute.
Yeah,
1
it was.
minute.
Yeah, it was
So we're
quick.
around a combat at 6 seconds. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like 1 minute.
So it's early, and yet I'm almost dead. Can we do a short rest?
Well, aren't we gonna
Or
go
something.
To the inn?
What?
Aren't we gonna go to the inn?
Sure. I mean, if you'd like, we can go back to the inn to take a short rest. I just want to, just at least to get us till the end of the day. I don't really feel like I'm gonna go sleep 8
Yeah.
hours and then wake up at 9 o'clock at night or something.
Well, while we can sit on the steps of the town hall and chat about what we're gonna do next. Take a short rest so that
Yeah.
that heals you,
I think that's.
and then we can maybe
Take
go
a-
figure out a way to spend this money
The siesta.
to prepare us for.
The problem I have is last time we were talking about supplies, East Haven isn't it.
What?
It's not. I mean, like I was like, hey, is there this? Is there that? I'm looking for like something, like a better weapon in particular, or maybe some better armor that I could be wearing. Not that I'd be wearing much, but the idea is, he was, when we were asking around, there wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah, would it be worthwhile to maybe travel to another town and see if we
Back
can?
up. What's that?
Dinaval.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
You can
Maybe
either
it's
do
good
that
way,
or
yeah.
go back to Bryn Shander. I know that's a long way,
That's a
but
long trek.
But this
I'd
way,
rather
this
wait.
one will get us closer to our goal. you know?
so
Well,
that's
those are
the
even smaller towns.
question. That's
Oh,
that's
true.
what I was thinking is, in terms of East Haven to Cair Dinaval, size wise, it's
Speaker did say before that it was a 9-hour trip,
It's a 9-hour trip.
and then 2 hours more from Dinaval to Koenig.
Yeah, it's a 9-hour trip, and it's fairly small town. So, we are taking a short rest as we're talking about this stuff, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going
Do
to.
that. By the way,
Yeah.
JP,
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
where's your badger and weasel?
Oh, what was this?
Here, what's
So
me?
what does this heal you?
Where at?
What?
Short rest and
Um,
heals?
Short
think the
resting.
weasel's probably
it
hanging around
heals
the neck
you. You can
There's a
use your
weird scar
your
from the
hit dice,
badger's
right?
puppy behind me.
Is it?
So Adam, you have hit dice according to your level. So you're level 3, you have 3 of them. Your character's hit die should be determined in your class when you know what it is, right? You have it written down.
Mhm.
It should be D10 for paladin.
Should be, yeah, 3d10 right there.
So on a short rest, it takes about an hour. It's where you're doing light to moderate activity. You can choose to spend any or all of those hit dice and recover those HPs, certain classes have ways of recovering different abilities over a short rest.
Yeah.
Also, this guy has Song of Rest, so he can sing to you and give you an extra d6 of healing while you're short resting.
I was gonna do that to myself. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So I am singing the Song of Rest.
What song is it?
Dream on.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dream on.
For an hour, Dream On plays.
Yes, for
Echoes
1
throughout
hour.
the town.
And I am a D8, so I'm going to expend 2.
So you just have those animals walking behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So I also
Make a quick perception check. You just need to beat a 10.
Do at least 1 of these. Oh, that was bad.
15. You
Oh my god.
sense all of a sudden something's wrong, and you look behind you, and your weasel and badger are gone. Now, the
It's only
interesting part
relevant to
is
spend it if we do
you
another
do not
short rest
see
before a long
any
rest,
tracks in the
or
snow.
unless there's some other way that it gives you to spend.
Bro.
That's-
Yeah.
Like you don't like if they ran away,
disappeared.
you don't know where they went. Yeah.
What happened?
I literally
Carl and
used...
Reggie are gone. Guys, Carl and Reggie are gone.
Bro, I
There's
used
no
all
way
3
you
of my
win.
hit dice and my D6, and I got 12 HP back. That
Wait,
was sad.
did you say we get
You an extra 1d6.
Oh, okay. Oh,
To
that
heal
one.
it.
Well, you deserve it because you're just ignoring what was going on over there.
Yes.
Well, I've used.
Yeah, he lost his animals.
Yeah. Okay.
Where did your animals go?
I was still singing. I was in the middle of my
They're not-
performance.
They didn't run away. They just disappeared.
They disappeared.
Are they
I've used
invisible?
2d10.
Well, maybe
Are they
that-
magic? Are they cartilin animals? Did
Well,
a
I
Durger
mean,
steal them?
They came
I'm a
from
little
the
salty
bag.
about this whole
Filthy orcs.
situation.
Yeah, I see
I just
that.
got 13.
They came from
Including-
that bag.
I'm using
Ooh,
They
the
went
10.
back to
bag.
that.
Why didn't I ask
So
James
use the
about
last
the
one, got
bag?
5. 2, 3.
Why
Such an
didn't you?
idiot.
Okay.
Well, have we?
I was wondering
we
why
walked
you didn't
away?
ask him.
Why did I not? I didn't even think about the bag.
How far have we got?
I
Did we
knew
even
we
Or
walk
maybe
away?
something
I
from that
don't.
last one, but
You
whatever.
guys
We're
are
on the
just
steps.
on the
We're,
step.
we're
of
just
the
on the steps. We
Okay,
can
well,
go back
they're
and forth.
rolling
Right.
HP.
Said I
I'm
would
gonna
have been full
go
health,
bring
so
them
why
up.
not?
I
No, I am.
follow along.
So back into the town.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find James.
No, no,
James,
22.
James, I forgot. I have a bag.
Okay.
A bag of fuzzy balls I need you to look at.
Okay, James is not in the main reception area. You see, there's a couple. There's a
And there's a
strap.
guard.
You're just shouting.
James!
So, I'm sorry. Do you? Yeah, the guard walks over. I'm sorry. Do you need to speak to the court mage?
Yes. Can you find James for me?
Yeah, let me go fetch him right away.
Very nice young man.
He goes up the main staircase that leads to the upper chambers, and James strolls down. He looks at you and says, "Oh, you're back. Oh,
James.
Yes.
I forgot. I have a bag of fuzzy balls I need you to look at.
oh yeah. Let me see."
A bag of fuzzy balls.
I like reach down and like open my pants and like
Oh boy.
grab out this bag.
he warily takes it, and he waves his staff over it, and oh, excuse me. He very quickly stops and then looks at you and says, "Oh yes, that's what I thought. This is not a super rare item, but they're still uncommon enough to make it worth mentioning. This is called a bag of tricks, and you are able to reach in and pull out one of 8 different fuzzy objects, and that fuzzy object will turn into a creature. This one's a gray bag, so let's see. Yeah, he waves his wand back over.
Gray
We
bag
got
of tricks.
weasel, giant rat, badger, boar, panther, giant badger, dire wolf, and giant elk. Those are the 8 for this bag. Now, fair warning.
These real dire
These creatures will disappear at the end of the next dawn if you pull them out. So,
Oh, God.
or if they are reduced to 0 hit points, then they will die.
Are they limited uses? What's the usage?
Yeah.
on
So
that?
you can only pull out 3 objects a day, and once you do that, you have to wait until the next dawn to be able to use the bag again.
Sweet.
But you'll notice, and he sort of like flips it inside out. Like there's nothing in here. It's once you reach in and pull out an object. That's when the magic happens.
So you could wear it as a hat until you.
I would not recommend. You don't want 3 giant elk tumbling out on your head. Yeah.
That would be
Could be
really
hazardous.
not legit.
Well, so.
So are the
So wait, hold on.
animals-
Yeah, he shouts that out the door to you as you. These two walked inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am still singing.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the faint echo
Yeah,
through the door.
Playing on my little
Are the
lyre.
animals just
Flute.
innately friendly to me?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Flute, sorry. Nice.
Foreign feel to it.
Yeah.
enjoy
See, my problem is I don't think it probably doesn't work in my animal form, right? Because it disappears.
Yeah.
Yep.
It absorbs into your
So
body.
okay, thank you, James.
Mm-hmm.
And I like go to shake his hand, but I've like palmed a gold piece in my palm,
Oh, okay.
and I tip him.
He very like slightly nods and gives you a little half wink and says, "We appreciate that. You have a good
All
one."
right. So
I walk back out.
I walk out. So who wants some pets?
No. Thank you.
So you can
You
only
already
do
have
2,
3. You can have 3 a day.
and you used 1.
Well, they disappeared.
No. Those were from yesterday.
So the rat's still there.
Or those
Oh, I
from,
did do a rat. I forgot about the rat. Thank
To
you.
be completely fair, I didn't realize or forgot that the animals only last for 24 hours.
Oh.
So you have the badger and the weasel lasted a little longer than they should have.
Your
That's okay.
free trial.
All right, so I got a
That's right.
rat, but who do you think would be? Because I mean, they're obviously now. Granted, the badger, the weasel, the rat, worthless. Panther, giant badger, elk. Those are some legit creatures. They can do stuff.
Those Hufflepuff fans, man.
You're animal friendly.
Yeah, but I can conjure up an animal.
Right, but I'm
Which you
saying
still
you
haven't done, by the way.
More
I know I have.
animals.
Okay.
You can have more animals. Is it a
I'm not
bonus
doing
action
it
or is it
For him?
for me?
I wanna
Roll
see
the
it.
bag.
Oh, it is an action to pull
Okay.
a creature out of the
Okay.
bag.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Yes, you are. You know what? Just throw one down for me. I'll take one.
No, not like. Do you want the bag? What I'm saying
The
is,
bag.
yeah,
Oh,
take the bag because I'm not going to be able to use the bag in
in your
animal
form.
wild
Yeah.
shape. What I'm saying is, do you see yourself in combat throwing down like a panther
I can
or an
do
elk?
that.
Right?
If you are
You have a 1/8
offering
chance,
me
yeah.
the bag, I'll take it. But I'm not.
Not with that attitude.
Don't
I'm
give
not
him
going to
that.
give him.
I thought you were
So,
just gonna hand me a
you-
fur ball.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So do you want? I think the bag would be useful to you. You'd be this epic beastmaster.
I mean, sure,
Does
but
make sense.
I can already do that.
Right, but you could have more.
Well, no. You can
More.
summon a type of animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, you could have like
You
3
have
other creatures
armies
fighting
of
beside you.
creatures
That's true.
lobbing
Just throw the
missiles
whole
at
bag,
people
just
from,
shake
like,
the bag
600
until-
yards.
Oh boy.
That's true.
Are you kidding me?
It's
Okay.
like the
No, I
Radagast
bequeath.
Ranger.
No, what's your guys' name? Are you Kumli?
Kumli.
Kumli.
Fine protection.
I bequeath this bag of fuzzy balls to you.
It's called
Do with
a gray bag.
Carl,
Is this for
Reggie,
ritual? Is this
Yeah, is this a
and
ritual?
I think those are the only ones
you
I've
can just
named.
hand it
Yeah.
to him.
I bequeath this bag to you, Kumli,
I think it's okay if you just
in the wisdom of your youth. Use it.
Dream on! Dream on!
Oh my
Do
goodness.
not let Jordan touch your fuzzy balls.
Whoa.
Not interested.
Plus, dude, yeah, the giant elk and the dire wolf. Once he pulls those out, you'll be able to change into those. I know you got the crag
Cool.
cat, but yeah,
That's a good.
dire
Wait,
wolf's
oh, you
pretty
can
good.
change
Giant
into
elk's
those?
actually.
Yeah, once you do it,
You
once
So
you
once
pull
you
them
get
out,
a good look
do
at it.
panther or like giant badger.
Well, you have a 1/8 chance of
Yeah.
pulling those out. Yeah,
so you got to be using those. I'm gonna remind you.
Nice.
just throw it, but it's gonna end up you're gonna throw a weasel at a cardinal dragon.
Yeah. I mean,
Just throw it
I
harder.
would be confused AF if I was a
use it
dragon and a
No,
weasel
wait,
comes
stop
flying.
lying
at
at
me.
me.
Yes.
Weasel projectile.
Yeah.
Be like, did the apes evolve some crazy bananas magic?
Well, I'm feeling rested.
Okay.
Ish.
Yeah, I'm.
As rested as I can be, apparently, by singing for an hour.
So we still need to figure out where we're gonna find our
Yeah, do we want to...
upgrades.
It's like, what, 10-ish in the morning? I'm guessing, something around there.
Yeah.
Since we were supposed
Are
to be
you
there.
asking?
Yeah, are we... What time, roughly?
Yeah, it's before noon.
Okay.
The brunch time.
I feel like if it's a 9-hour trek, that's on Axpeak, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I forgot about my buddy.
We may not. I'm not sure. I want to be traveling after dark. I mean, not that it's particularly light out, but I don't really like the idea of traveling at night to somewhere I haven't been yet. So maybe we stick around, grab a couple McNuggles.
So
And-
here's the deal.
yeah.
With the way sunlight works, based off of Arl's casting the spell every night, you only get about like 6 hours of medium light.
Yeah,
And then the morning and the evening are both dark.
we're both like nighttime dark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can lead the way with my sword.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys, I guess. I'm not gonna. If it's dark either way, we're gonna be screwed.
Yeah.
I just would hate to like
For what?
run into something
Oh.
It's gonna
like a
happen.
Yeti.
Yeah. Imagine
It
if that would
happens.
happen.
It
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can. Yeah. I guess
Oh, okay, you
know.
can. You
I'm
can
just saying. I could,
do whatever you want.
I think the urgency of this situation, the danger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think
should
we should
upgrade.
draw.
Maybe.
upgrade.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah. Think of the cartilage.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if we're good,
I
if we
say
can get
we
on,
take
if we
off.
can get on the road pretty quickly, then I'll be ready. You know, whatever. I'll go along with it.
to the axe makes.
Head
Did
down.
I pick up my axe?
Okay.
You know.
There it is. Starts
Size of-
marching.
The size of.
What did I call?
yeah.
Oh, beaker. Beaker.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do
Should
not
read
have
the
that
same
down.
way.
Yeah, I'm going. I mean, I have my stuff, so.
Cool. I assume you all are going that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
go
do
get
it.
a mono.
Cool.
Okay.
Marching through the streets of the city. Pass by a couple people, just a handful of people that are walking around, heading to their various tasks for the day. When you arrive at the stables, a couple of the stable hands immediately bring your axe beaks out. It looks like they've had their feathers brushed, and their
Nice.
saddles have been oiled, and
Oh.
their brakes have been changed. They're ready to go.
And knock heads with my axe beak.
He immediately comes over and just starts pecking you on the head.
Do we owe money to these people for brushing and or oiling?
Nope.
It's just a
Fantastic.
It's like
free
a-
service.
It's a
Oh
free.
man,
It's like
Just making
charging
sure.
real
it's like as you're coming into town, they immediately come up and like start brushing the beak, and then they
Yeah.
hold out their hands like,
Yeah, it's like the homeless people who try to clean your window.
right.
Yeah, I saddle up.
Do it.
I
Saddle
saddle
up.
up and
Saddle
let's try to
up.
get. We need to get there
Yeah,
before it gets
yeah.
too super dark and cold, but whatever. Do what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm afraid of the dark, okay?
Dude.
Be ready for
I just
work.
don't like
Alright.
being out here in the dark.
Wow. You are a child, aren't you?
Shut up! Shut up!
Saddle up your axe beaks.
Yes.
Nothing. You guys.
No,
There's a saddle up your horses.
I know. I got that. Just, I'm the singer.
Oh,
bird
man.
up.
All right. Yeah.
Bird up.
Bird up.
Okay, so we are heading west out of town. Okay.
To the next town along the
Yeah.
path road.
Yep.
East way.
Heading along the east way till the crossroads up into Cair Dinival. That's right.
Yes. Get to
All
the
right.
crossroads. Nice.
The journey is uneventful. You actually don't pass by anyone. It's not a long way to the crossroads, and then as you're going north, there's nobody coming this way. Although this trail is a lot more treacherous it's less traveled than the Eastway. There are a lot more bumps, and the road winds in between hills more than the Eastway does. But all in all, you guys do make it there in a timely manner.
The weather is cooperative.
I mean, it's
Cold.
it's not really snowing right now.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Let's see here. Approaching the town of Cayer Dinaval.
Is that on here?
It is on there. Go ahead.
We are right here.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, that is
So-
tiny.
Yep. As you're approaching from the west of the town, you immediately see how small this town is. You'd guess there's not even 100 people living here. It is basically that single road, crescent shaped around the bay of Lackdenshire. But you do see the town, the crescent shaped town, does slowly ascend in elevation as it swoops north and then back over to the east, up until where you can see a proud cliff jutting out over the lake. And you see a small fortress that stands proudly atop that cliff. Entering into town, it is night. There's nobody moving around in this small town, and nothing else of note sticks out to you.
Is there a tavern anywhere? Nothing?
You do
Nothing
see a
at all?
couple of lights on in a couple of houses, but a lot of these buildings around here do appear to be shut down.
What does
Actually
that say?
see-
Something's rest?
I see Denev's Rest.
Dunno.
That's near the docks, what it looks like, and then there's the, I don't know if the uphill climb.
So you got it's metagaming a little bit because you guys are
Right.
walking into town.
I
You
know.
don't actually know what's going on.
Ah.
here.
We don't have a map, I guess. Even though we do.
There's no sign.
Do we see any people?
No, you don't. It's night. It's
No
night.
guards or anything?
Everybody's-
Okay.
no, actually,
Barren.
you don't.
No guards. Oh boy.
Everybody, it looks like everybody is put up for the night.
Well, you said a couple lights are on, so let's go find some of those.
Knock
Yeah.
doors.
Just in a
Bang.
couple
Retreat.
windows. Yeah.
If it was me,
Yeah, I think we
I
should-
would look towards the, I don't know, fortress? No, do we want to head towards the fortress?
So we can see the fortress from
Yeah.
here, since it's on a hill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Say we should start walking up that way.
Yeah, get to that area. So,
Okay.
see if we can find a tavern or a place to warm up at least.
Mhm.
Because I'm frigid. So, okay.
I start walking that way.
Perfect.
All right, north.
Moving
on-
through the town, through the main road, you do walk past that large building that is the tavern, and you do actually hear a bunch of noise coming from that. And you see several lights on in the building.
Is that the
Got
this
it.
one?
Should we stop here?
This one right
Yep,
here.
that one right there.
Okay.
Perhaps we should take a peek in there.
Yeah. Looks like at least there's somebody alive and still awake. So hopefully there's some fire. I'm really freezing.
I head up to go in.
Yeah, I'm heading in.
Cool.
So
Opening the doors, this is a much smaller tavern than the East Haven one. There's just a smattering of tables and chairs around, and a really small bar that's across the way from the door. And as the wind blows in behind you as you guys walk in, you just see a couple of people, surprisingly with no tankards. They're just eating a later supper. And you see an old, haggard-looking man in his late 60s.
oh boy.
He's got some stringy gray hair, and he's leaning over the counter. He looks at all of you with a really stanky eye.
Hail and well met, sir. We are travelers from what town? are we
East Haven.
From East Haven, and
Jeez.
we have just blown into town, as it were. We're looking for a warm place and some
Yes.
soft beds.
I can't promise you a warm place, but we do have a place.
We'll take it.
Don't get a lot of new folk around here.
New.
No.
Well,
What are you doing
permission from the Speaker of East Haven.
Agreed.
We are passing through.
Yes.
Maybe the quicker you do that would be best for all of us.
Well, point the way to the beds. We
Yes.
will end this conversation.
Fine.
You have any food? McKnuckle with cheese?
Knucklehead.
McKnucklehead with cheese.
What is that?
Do
It's the new
you
trend.
biscuit.
have some food that we may purchase? We are happy to pay, sir.
He wanders into the back,
Thank you.
and he comes back with a plate of hardtack.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
2 silver per room,
Okay.
and I'll take a copper for a hardtack.
I will take a hardtack. Copper, you said? I'll take one.
Maruka
It's
copper.
a hardtack.
It's like a really
bread.
stale
He's still
cracker
right.
of bread.
Wow.
2 silver for a room? Okay. Okay. I'm not sorry. Just
I can
wanted to make sure I
see-
heard that
I
right.
can see why.
Room and a
lot of
hardtack it
visitors
is.
up here. Yeah.
2 silver.
Silver and a
Copper.
Same for me, please.
Do you have enough rooms for all of us?
We're now all out of rooms.
How many rooms was that?
I got a room.
I got a room.
This guy got a room.
So
I
3
got-
rooms, so you can
How big are
I'll
the
have to
beds?
buck up.
come on.
Big enough.
Come on.
All right.
Oh,
I'll just be meditating.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you don't actually use your bed. And
Yes.
with which one? are you-
Jorlin.
No,
Yes.
him, right?
Uh,
Is he Jordan? No, yeah, Reuben.
Reuben.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Reuben.
bunk with Reuben. He doesn't need a bed.
Reuben. Okay, fine. Don't nobody
Be
wants to
offended.
bunk with
The foot of the
me.
bed. It'll be comfortable.
Yeah, you can just stare at me. It'd be weird.
Yes.
So,
So?
Alright, fine.
1 silver. I'm getting. What's silver between friends? I mean, but I'm keeping a tally, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whenever you break a gold, let me know.
Okay.
So it's fine. Bunk with me tonight. So
I guess
I nearly snapped my
It's
teeth.
on your own.
Rest.
Yeah, they're just like a normal twin-size bed with straw in the mattress.
It's hardtack, man. Yeah, I mean heavy on the hard.
Yep, correct.
Oof. Careful, guys, if you have any rotten teeth. Avoid chewing on that side.
Are you like in your room just shouting this to?
No, it's just that we're heading upstairs.
Okay, you're taking a long time to climb these stairs.
You know what? I'm tired.
I just
I'm still, my health is crappy still, so.
I assume we've sort of stashed our axe beak somewhere adjacent to
Yeah.
the tower.
just left them out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Just
Put the
chilling
parking
out
brake
there.
on.
Yeah, put a parking boot on the
Yeah,
axis
just
and
lock
you're-
your necks
I'm
up.
sure they
A
have like
little
a
anchor.
post to time.
Yeah, I would hope there's something to time to.
Surely Elbrix is loyal enough to.
Yeah.
And they are axe beaks, so if they try to get stolen, they will literally chop,
That's true.
chop, chop.
So yeah,
Hermano.
I'm gonna head. I mean, I am
You call him Hermano.
Yeah.
between the battle and the travel. I am wiped. I am ready to get into a semi-warm bed
Good
and go
news.
to bed.
You have a semi-warm bed lying before you. Long rest time.
I'm ready to get into comfortable
Roll
bed.
for.
Unfortunately, not tonight.
The bed's a mimic. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's
Classic.
stupid joke. Yes, I am. I hit the pillow. I am snoring
Okay.
uncomfortably loud.
Cool.
So, sorry to you. Okay.
Nothing. Nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I'm just like in the corner of the room,
Not on the
this
bed.
little child snore like crazy.
Yeah, you're
Half elf.
half elf. Do
'Cause-
I'm sorry. Do half elves get the don't
He's
have to
not
sleep?
help.
No,
I'm
half
elf.
elf.
No.
That's
No,
only
he's-
elves.
Oh, okay, just full elf.
I need
Well,
to sleep.
so,
I
hold
know
on.
myself.
You
Wait,
let-
I'm a wood elf. Right.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you asking? Look at
No,
your
no,
character
no,
sheet.
sorry. I'm a wood elf. For a second there, I was like, wait a second.
He was questioning himself.
Confused
Yeah,
on
well,
the
you
elves
said
here.
you said half elf, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Can I get this straight?
Wait a second.
Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta get this straight. You're a wood elf. You're like
Yeah.
this fully grown man.
Yes.
You let this boy take the bag, and you're whimpering in the corner.
I'm not whimpering. I'm just sort of like staring. I'd rather not.
He just gets to
He's-
do
Oh,
his
that's right. You
meditation.
meditated.
so
Yeah,
loud.
you're right.
He's snoring so loud.
I
It's-
forgot.
The
Yeah, you're right.
meditation isn't.
I was not gonna be able
helping.
to sleep next to you.
Yes,
So
you're in the bathroom meditating.
Yes, right.
Kidding, there's no bathroom.
so I'm like trying to just, and then I'll just hear this.
Yeah, it is like
Just like
snoring logs. I'm muttering in infernal. It's quite creepy.
That's awesome.
what's that?
Oh,
I wake
man.
up the next morning and I am feeling great. I'm feeling awesome.
That's great. Morning arrives, and you all wake up.
And I get my
I've
HP
been
back.
awake.
You've been awake. Got my hit dice back.
You actually didn't get along.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was at full health anyway. So
Oh,
I
man.
was,
You get some rest.
uh,
I slept great.
it sounded like you slept great.
Oh yeah.
That's,
I do that sometimes when I'm like really tired. It's a thing. It's just a thing. Got a deviated septum. It's the whole thing.
At 16 years old.
yeah.
I've had my nose broken
Wow.
several times.
That's crazy. You're dude. I cannot wait to figure out what universe you came from.
Yeah, so I finished the last piece of my hardtack that I had because I could not finish it last night.
It somehow
my jaw
Wow.
yeah,
was hurting.
somehow got more dry.
Yeah.
And now it's freezing cold too. So it's just absolute nightmare.
Yes. So
No,
I'm gonna head
yeah, I
downstairs.
was gonna say I make my way down.
Okay.
Head downstairs.
The old man is there. He's just swirling a dirty rag inside a dirty cup, fruitlessly trying to clean this thing. Nothing's happening. He's just moving dirt around in it. He just sort of stares at you.
Sir, do you by chance have anything other than hardtack, or is that about the gist?
If you want trout, that will be a silver.
A trout like cooked?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take one. Thank you, sir. I'll be just over on this side.
He puts his glass and rag down. He shuffles off to the back. And he comes back with just a simple, plain, unseasoned trout fillet.
Thanks. Here's your silver. Ting.
He just sort of clatters on the bar in front of him. He just goes back to polishing his glass and stares at you.
Excuse me, good sir. What can you tell me about this area? I mean, like, is anything happening? Any interesting news?
I think I just say anything to anyone who comes in here.
I imagine people have questions.
I'm sure I know something, but
I mean, you
yeah,
answered.
my
questions.
memory isn't what it used to be. It might need some persuading.
Like, what about that big fort over there, huh? Know anything about that?
I can't really recall.
Oh my goodness. So this
First
is
of all,
how
sir.
it's
First of
gonna
all,
be.
sir. How about a round of trout for the rest of us?
Yeah.
I'm.
A silver apiece.
I've
I
already
got it,
been
guys.
eating
4
it,
silver.
and
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
I'm just.
He goes back. He brings out 4 more fillets.
I'm just
4 silver, please.
as
Yep.
you see me eating it, you guys should be like wary of eating it. 'Cause it's
Yeah. I look at the glass and I look at the trout, but it looks okay.
The trout looks fine.
it's fine. Just Not much seasoning.
So is there no one else in this place?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
He's just hanging out by himself.
So, could I persuade you to tell us about? I mean, I'm overhearing this conversation as he's talking. Is there a way that I could persuade you? You said it may take some persuasion to ask you
Just a
questions.
little something to jog my memory. Something a little compensation.
Would you prefer? I pick up one of the plates. Would you like some trout?
Yeah, I can give you a copper.
This trout I just gave you.
Yeah, you wouldn't even eat it. I know how it's going. I get it.
That's all we eat is trout over here. Trout fillets, trout steaks, trout
Trout
casserole.
steak. T-bone.
There are no T-bones in trout.
Depends on how big. Anyway, can I offer you like a copper in return for some information, please?
I'm
Is
gonna
that...
need a little bit more. Than
No, I got copper. That's what I got.
can't really.
I'm not breaking
know
a
much of
gold.
what's going on around.
Let's just go.
Why
to the
couldn't we
fort.
just go to the fort?
Yeah, let's just go for. I was looking for some information, but
No, thank you, sir. I will not be paying you a silver.
wow.
Said you bring
Wow.
He said, get
So-
out. We're
he just,
leaving.
He just stops talking.
I have like the bones of the trout, and I'm like halfway thinking. I'm thinking I should be tossing this thing
That
at
was-
this guy.
By far the most rude tavern owner that we've been to.
Yeah, it was, and we're literally right in front of it.
I
I agree.
I haven't left yet.
100% agree with you.
I'm leaving now.
I glare at him.
He just is
And then I-
1,000-yard stare. He's just not paying
I
attention.
turned to walk
Keeps
away.
swirling the glass.
All right, head outside.
Goodbye, sir.
Yeah,
Walk
don't
out.
say goodbye. Don't say goodbye to him.
I'm so freaking
My
pissed right now.
goodness.
I'm so freaking pissed. I throw it. I can't do it. I have to. This guy is. He is asking for it. He is asking for it. I throw the remains of the fish bones at his head.
Oh, all right.
Whoa,
Make an
wow.
attack roll.
This is escalated.
No,
Oh
It's a 4.
The
Well,
bo-
to hit,
This
it's a
is
7.
fitting.
The
You got
bones.
proficiency with trout bones?
You definitely don't.
I do not have
he's gonna use
proficiency.
Spartic
Yeah, you
inspiration
throw
to hit it.
you
Yeah.
throw the bones, and they just fly over his head and hit the back wall, and he sort of flinches. He looks at you, and then just goes right back to swirling the glass.
Yeah, thanks
Ignores you.
for nothing.
No,
Walk out.
Mhm.
I'm done.
I don't think. he
Flourish. I pretend I have a cape and I flourish my way out of there.
Okay, you do that. Everyone saw it.
would. I don't
Who
think.
has
he
that
liked
bag?
it.
We should just chuck it.
Dire
Chuck
roll.
something
Boom!
behind his counter. Just-
I'm not doing that,
Great
guys.
bag.
It wasn't that bad.
All right.
Who's got fireball? Anyway. So yeah, I'm out. I
Okay.
just stomp out. I'm done.
Heading up.
I don't know what he did.
Heading up to the
I did.
fortress. Yeah. Just want to check
After all this, Albrecht comes down the stairs and is like trying to take the temperature of the room. He's obviously missed something.
it out. Oh, that would have been
There's
hilarious if someone had thrown one of those.
Like there's like
when he comes down
3 trout fillets like half eaten, and I go, "Hey, do you know there's trout bones on the ground over there?"
He actually just is swirl. He's clearly staring off in the distance. He's not thinking about anything. He's just robotically cleaning this glass forever. He does not respond to you.
I just kind of awkwardly walk out the door and go, "What's up with the bartender?
I'm like angrily like
What's wrong with you?"
stomping. Well, how far away is
Jordan's
this?
making friends everywhere we go.
What?
It's close.
He was
It's
very
asking
close.
for like a silver piece, and he
250
was
foot.
like,
Yeah, it's not very.
Why don't you guys just give him some gold?
Do we ride? Are we riding our axes over there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
lost
we go-
cause there.
I go check on Beaker.
Yeah,
So
your
much
ex speaks.
gold.
Are you leaving the beaks at the?
No.
No,
no.
I'm leaving nothing
No.
with him.
No.
I can I do not trust him.
Yeah.
So I'm angrily huffing and puffing onto my axe beak and make it. I like gallop away and then immediately stop because it's only like 100 foot away. Yeah.
That's
I'm so
perfect.
mad. I think it was just a combination, and I'm telling you guys this. I think it's just a combination of
I haven't
being.
even got there yet.
I got there.
I stroll over on the axe beak.
Oh, you strolled.
Yeah, you're at the keep by yourself.
You
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
Made a
follow. I'm not
beeline.
quite sure why we're headed here, but
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay.
Elbrick, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Hermana, so I'm telling him about my dream I had last night.
Perfect. All right. You
Yes.
guys all eventually.
No, Carl was there, I swear. It was like Carl, but he wasn't Carl. It was weird. I don't know.
Oh
It was
man.
Barl.
you said the lights.
Reggie.
oh
Reggie
yeah, we got
was not there. He
Stroby.
was not
What?
What?
Oh. Oh. Uh,
The table lights are flashing.
yeah, that's funny.
It's a party.
That's cool.
All right. You must have-
This is anger.
I touched it.
Here's what's
Yeah, my
okay.
anger is boiling.
So you guys have approached the front of the care.
So-
Before you, a sturdy stone castle devoid of warmth and ostentation squats atop the cliffs overlooking the town and the frozen harbor. Warding the castle entrance are thick, battle-hardened wooden doors. 4 cylindrical guard towers have wind-worn flags bearing the town's heraldry fluttering above their tiled conical roofs. These towers are connected by icy battlements and parapets. And atop the castle walls and within the guard towers, torches flicker. And as you look at the flags fluttering in the wind, the symbol that you see is a deep blue backdrop with a white crenellated stone tower that rests in the center of the blue field. And beneath that tower, you see a large red fish that points to the right.
Trout, I'm guessing. Just guessing from what the guy was saying.
It's a red herring.
So
Nice.
big doors, big wooden doors.
That's
So,
I could go up and knock.
ahoy!
Okay. You knock and you shout ahoy. And you see a couple of guards sort of peek through. Let's see here. They peek over the wall, and they say, "Who goes there?
Just some.
Who are you? I don't recognize any of you from town. You're out of towners, clearly. What are you doing here?
We're a band of adventurers.
Ah,
We're from East Haven, sent by the speaker of East Haven.
oh, you from you?
Yeah, we got a similar reaction from the innkeep, but we're passing through.
That's fine. Maybe you should pass through a little quicker.
No, we have some news though.
From-
we have some news.
Go ahead and declare your news.
Oh, can we come inside?
No,
Oh.
cannot.
Wow. All right.
The speaker
There
is too
danger.
sick to entertain guests. We apologize.
Sick?
Yes, it's been an unfortunate bout of disease he's had. Don't worry, I will relay your message to him. Please.
Did he eat some bad trout at that?
It's entirely possible.
Hmm.
What is your news?
The news is the
We're on our way
Durgar?
Durgar.
To the
yes, thank you.
Durgar.
Durgar.
to find out what's going on with the Durgar at
Oh.
Kelvin's Cairn.
There's Durgar at Kelvin's Cairn?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
there are.
Oh, that's news to me. Wow. Thank you. I
Right.
will.
That's what it was called. That's why you asked for news.
Thank you.
There-
Yes,
there-
and I'm thanking you for that news that you have relayed.
They're after Cardalin, and they're trying to build a dragon.
They're after Chamomile, and they're trying to raise a wagon.
I think we
I
should
kind
go.
of like kind of.
I'm out of here.
mean,
I am
much
so
information.
sick of this town.
this town sucks.
I like choke a sob as I am like marching back over
You're
between
not
the
getting
speaker
angry
treating me
now.
like I'm a baby.
All right.
Even
my mistake for wanting to warn this fortress.
Well,
this
yeah,
town.
don't worry. Well, this fortress has stood strong for many years. No Duragar can take it.
How
What
about a
about,
dragon
what about
could?
dragon, huh?
Dragon.
Yeah.
There is no dragon.
There haven't been a dragon in these parts.
Yeah. That sounds pretty
mocking him.
like a fanciful tale there. Why don't you make your way on now? Thank you.
Yeah.
Good day.
Okay.
Thank you
They tuck back
Rudest
over
for
fortress ever.
literally nothing. I'm shouting like at my axe beak, which is 10 yards away.
the wall.
So.
It sort of like shakes its head.
Come on, Beaker.
Good night,
Let's
shot.
go.
Heed our
Let's
warning.
Yeah, there's no response.
Durgar.
There's
Look
no,
out for the Durgar.
there is no response.
I still have like a quarter piece of hardtack, and I feed it to my axe beak.
It just immediately
Yeah.
chomps on
I
it.
would imagine it could handle it.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't get
So-
through it.
So,
So these
We've
are what
left.
towns are like? God.
Yeah,
This place
seriously.
sucks.
so we're just gonna go straight away over to
Yeah.
Herr Koenig.
Yeah, we'll just flip it around. I don't mind being upside down.
Wait, it has the same name as the other place. Is it gonna be just as bad?
Daredevil,
It feels like
Koenig.
exactly.
You said
the
2
same.
hours?
Yeah, it's only 2 hours. So you guys.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's get
Okay.
the heck out of Dodge.
Cool.
The heck out of Dental. So
Heck outta here.
yeah, it was just we essentially breezed past the in and out,
Mm-hmm.
in
You do.
and out.
Nice.
Oh,
The-
cracking some good ones.
I shout some
Mm.
choice words at the end as I pass.
Right, you do that.
Not like vicious mockery type,
Right.
By
but
the
just
way, you should
rude.
prep your chat GPT motion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What? I need to know what kind of enemy we're gonna battle. It's true. It's hard to know.
Old
Yeah,
man.
the journey doesn't take too long.
Mm.
And the axe beaks faithfully plod through the snow. And as you're traveling, a fairly thick snowfall starts to fall from the heavens and accumulates underneath your axe beak's feet. But they plod through it, no deal, no big deal. And it's not long before you arrive in Kaer Koenig.
Did we see anyone on the way there?
No, again, no.
Goodness.
Not a lot of travelers. in
Thanks
terms
for
of too
now.
small
I
towns.
was gonna.
Coming
Another one of
through,
these towns.
you arrive through the
It
northern
even
part
looks
of
the
town.
same.
This one's a little. This one's definitely larger.
Yeah.
But
Probably
not-
So
twice
it's-
the size.
Oh,
You
it
can
has a
see-
speaker.
You guys, you can see. Well,
Well,
yeah. Just hold off on that. I mean, you're getting ahead of me.
I wonder if this place has a speaker.
There you go. Yeah, you can see this town clearly has a lot more TLC built into it. There are several rows of terraced houses that recede from the shore of Lochdenshire, like tiers of an amphitheater surrounding a quaint harbor. A ruined wood and stone keep lies in the northwest corner of town, and as you're entering town, it's off to the left, and you can see that it's been abandoned for years. It appears to be completely lifeless in there. But entering into town, you do see a couple of people wandering about. You do see a handful of guards, and you see on their armor the crest of Kaer Koenig, which is let's get this right here. You see a dark blue field, with a white border on all sides but the bottom. And right in the middle, you see a large white fish sort of rising from the center, like it just jumped out of the water.
Sounds all
About the
See-
fish.
See the emblems. They represent this town. The other town has a fortress, but it's actually really nice, which is why it's red. So it's a red herring. But this one's going to be way nicer because it doesn't have a fortress, but it doesn't have the red herring fish thing.
That's so like if
I
you're
am-
saying that in character, that's so wild and wacky.
I'm listening to him say this. I'm
I
like,
say
all right,
I'm just
what
like,
was in that
wow.
trout a couple hours ago?
Like, dude, that's like the craziest,
that's
most
some.
whack.
I'm literally like,
Okay, the
Just
two
nod along.
young guys of the group are like,
They just
Okay.
nod along like.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't have a lot of intelligence, but I have a lot of wisdom.
oh, that's a dangerous combo.
okay, so we're entering town kind of from the looks like from the west.
Yep.
Which is
Actually, as you come into town, up to this first row of houses, off to the left, you can see what appears to be a very large silver dragonborn man. Dragonborn man? Whatever. Dragonborn.
I was about.
He's
You
got.
said dragon. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, that'd be crazy. A large silver dragonborn in a very thick splint armor. He has a large sword on his back, and he has a large bottle in his left hand. And you actually see as he's walking, he sort of like stumbles off to the left, and then he stops, and he leans back, he takes a giant swig from his bottle, and then he starts walking forward again. Then he notices all of you, and he starts shambling over to you. He stops in front of all your axe beaks.
Yeah, I've hopped off my axe. I hop off my axe
I
beak.
stay on my axe pick to be level with him.
Who goes there?
we do.
Some passer-throughs, passer-men,
Some
People.
passers by.
something like that. And who, sir, are you?
Oh, my apologies. Where are my manners? I am Trovis.
Trovis.
Yes,
Rose.
I am the speaker of
Oh.
Koenig.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
Hail and well
was-
met, speaker.
hello.
Hail and well met.
I was
My good man. He leans back. He takes another long draft from this bottle. A good day in Koenig. And how about you there,
wow.
my friend? What be your name?
Sorry, let's take a note.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Don't take that.
Hail and well met. I am Elbrick Elderberry. I am so interested in your race.
Elbrick.
I cannot begin to ask all my questions.
Oh, are you gonna ask me for like slang terms that we use?
No, I'm just curious about how you rear your young.
Oh,
No.
no.
Anatomical questions.
Don't do it, sir. Don't do it.
But you guys all growing.
There'll be time for that later.
Okay.
Is there a,
What can I do for all of you passing through my town?
Is there anywhere warm that we can like talk?
Blacksmith.
Talk?
No, we want to get stuff.
Yeah, I mean we do want that, but
After we settle.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what time it is.
What
only
would you
been-
say the highlight of this town is, good sir?
Oh, there's so many. Such a charming place to live in, to speak for. The mead is, of course, always good. Don't know where Glenn gets it from.
Maybe
never
he
really-
gets it from
never
good
understood.
meat.
The town far south of here? That would be dangerous and expensive to transport. No, I don't know where
Well,
he
maybe
gets it
that's why it's good.
It's possible. Never asked him. Glenn. Sorry, we call him Glenn. His real name is Glendar. He owns the tavern here. It's called Hook, Line, and Sinker. He points it out its direction.
Okay.
And then he points over to the north part of town. Says, over there in that sideway, in the north house, it's a little bit bigger. You can see the Frozen Fire expeditions. They sell adventuring gear there. A couple of older rangers run that shop. They're good at tracking things and selling good gear.
Really?
And on the very far end of town, you'll find the inn run by the nice Shorard sisters, the Northern Light.
Okay. And what's sort of the like?
You
Well,
can't
I'm-
sing that because now Northern Lights is going to come after us with their lawyers. This is going to become our intellectual property. What have you done?
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of put off by his drinking, but is there?
You? You put off with the
That's
drinking?
where you're drawing the
Well,
line.
I
That's
mean,
where the
he's
line
like
is?
a
That's-
huge guy, a huge dragonborn.
Mm.
Just a little. I'm still mad a little bit about Care Dinival.
Yeah, those guys are dicks.
Agreed.
Try not to
100%.
talk to them ever. Yeah, I love this town. There's good people. A good town to speak for. I love it here.
So, has there been any odd happenings around here
A couple
recently?
of bits and baubles have been stolen. I've been trying to track down the thieves, and no, not a lot of luck.
What exactly do you have a description of either the thieves or the items that have been stolen? Maybe.
Oh, well, sorry. What?
What was stolen, or who do you think may have been the stealer?
Oh, if you're looking for details, I've just been trying to find the fellas. If you want to know what all's been stolen, I know the Shorod sisters recently had a couple of things go missing. You may want to talk to them for specifics.
Okay, thank you. Any other interesting, weird things going on other than that?
I just gave you like a tour of the town. You're asking me for more stuff.
I'm not asking you for stuff. I'm simply wondering, have you noticed any dark-skinned,
I head off
short people?
toward the hook line and sinker.
Any Durger.
Durger, any chance you've seen any of those around?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll be on my way. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Did
Oh,
you
you're
say?
leaving with him too?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you?
Did you say
No,
you're
I'm
going to
here
hook,
for
line,
it.
and
I'm here for
sinker?
everything
Yeah.
you're saying.
Okay, sounds good.
That's not where the sisters are.
That's fine.
Okay, just letting you know.
The North Light Inn.
Yes.
That's where he's going.
No, he's going to the line.
No, first I'm going to hook lines.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll go visit.
No, what's the adventuring thing called?
Frozen
we'll-
Far
we'll-
Expeditions.
That's the.
Don't you worry, we're gonna hit that place up. I got some money burning a hole in my pocket. Okay, well, I sort of just don't bother waiting for an answer because I see him, and I'm just like peeling off and walking away. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this conversation's done.
Mr. Speaker, if you do see any Durger, it's not good news.
Yes.
Well, there never is. But if I see any, I'll be sure to let you know.
That would be appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And he falls right on his face, right in front of you.
That is some good
Whoa.
mead. Okay, well, I'm just
I
catch
you know,
up.
dismount if I wasn't already. Lay him on his side, the right way to lay him.
Oh, yeah,
That's
perfect. I
nice.
love it.
Wow.
It's a very paladin thing to do. Roll my
It's like a
eyes.
decent human being thing to do. You know?
Well, he's not a human being, so may not be.
A
It's
decent being
first
thing to
thing.
do.
It's a being thing.
Oh my
I catch up
goodness.
with Monk,
You're not a human.
and that's why it wasn't my first inclination.
I'm
It's
half
also
human.
because that's not my person. That's not who I am.
Uh,
I catch up with the monk who's just walking away. So
Well, I'm on my axe speed. Just
Me
Oh.
too. Just
I see you off in the distance, and I'm off my axe beak, and I'm just walking.
I'm going to see Glenn about this meat because
Okay.
it looked like it was pretty good.
Okay.
where are you going?
To see Glendar.
Yeah. Eglindar.
Eglendar.
Yeah.
Eglendar. Sorry.
EA
Did not
Blaze.
catch that.
Blends
And he's at the hook, line, and sinker.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's a tavern owner.
Looks like.
You know, if you represent this town, I don't think what I was saying before. I don't think that is right. I don't think so.
About what?
The
The
thing.
red herring business.
Oh, the red herring business? Yeah, we all knew that
You're
wasn't
thinking
it.
out loud as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all aware that
Learning.
that wasn't a thing.
We're all just like, oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
maybe not the best leadership, but frankly, more friendly welcome than we got at
I mean,
Fair dinner ball.
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't even get to see the other guys.
I've got like a little notebook out. Like, how much do you think a dragonborn can drink before he passes out?
I would
We're
imagine
talking
a
little
lot.
bit more than you,
We're
Elbrick.
talking about how-
You said a lot of me.
I bet you it took a lot.
Yeah.
I bet you,
Also-
I bet you he could handle it. Too.
Yeah.
So.
Just-
Also, he's a white dragon.
Oh, silver, right?
Silver.
What does that have to do with it?
I don't know. Maybe
Is there
maybe
type-
different.
is that acid or something, or what? Lightning,
Different.
frost?
What's the
Flames
word?
frost.
Things. What's the word? I don't know.
Tolerance.
Yeah,
Racial
tolerances. Yeah,
tolerance.
different
Well,
tolerances depending on the coloring.
Isn't alcohol
Yeah.
like somewhat flammable?
Yeah.
It's like super
Yeah, so
flammable.
maybe the fire ones that
Limits
breathe fire can't handle it as well as the ones that
Mm.
have
Or maybe,
frost.
oh, that'd be
Maybe
fun.
that's a
Drunk
really-
dragonborns actually get bonus fire
Oh,
damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
The red
Ooh,
ones.
I'm like jotting this stuff down.
Uh,
Writing it down. Just.
So
Wow.
Fanfic
We-
becoming his.
so we pull up.
pull up
the-
to, okay, yeah.
I
You guys have arrived at the tavern.
It wasn't too
Awesome.
far. It doesn't look.
You
like
guys took the scenic route.
Okay.
And
Scenic road.
coming around to the
Wonderful.
tavern, you park your axe beaks, stroll up and into the main doors of the tavern, and a very long, lively space opens up before you. You see only a few tables, and they're all like really high, and with the high back chairs. But you see a lot of stools sitting.
Guess you're out of luck. As I'm like,
Also trying. You're like only you're barely not even a foot taller than him.
I'm
That's
2 foot taller than he is.
oh, okay, got you. Okay, got you.
Wow.
But yeah, there's a lot of stools and there's a lot of bar space,
Okay.
and you can see this sort of plain-looking this half-elf man with a close-cropped brown hair, standing behind the bar. He's pouring a couple flagons for a couple people that he's right in front of, and he looks over at all of you. He says, "Oh, welcome. It seems we have a couple new folk here, everybody. Don't get a lot of new folk around here."
Hey, are you a Glendar?
Eglendar, yeah.
Eglendar.
You call me Glenn.
Glad.
Glenn.
Keep it easy.
What?
That's what the guy said.
I sidle up.
Oh, what guy?
Speaker.
Oh, you met
guy.
Trovis?
Trovis, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a racket. I tell you what, he's a good guy. We everybody loves him. He's a good natured man, but he just
Seems like you make a lot of money off him on mead.
I sure do.
He says
That guy
pretty
can
good.
drink.
He says it's good. I sidle up to the, I
Mhm.
climb up onto a, struggle onto a chair.
Go make a yeah. Okay, fine. If you want to struggle with it, fine. Make a athletics check.
Okay. That's a 4.
For the stone wobbles violently before you finally are able to climb up, and you're now sitting at the
I
bar.
compose myself. A flagon of your finest mead, sir.
Can I see some ID?
I pull out pretty clearly. I mean, not pretty clearly, but it is a fake ID.
A fake ID.
But I try to pass it off. I'm like, here,
Yeah,
sir. I'm like half covering it a little bit as I'm showing him.
Is this your scribbled thing?
He
from
like
way back
grabs
in
it.
the
He just
first
he's like
town?
trying.
No, I've had this for a while.
He grabs it. He tries to like pull it out of your throat. Can I go ahead and see the? Yeah.
You see it?
No, I want to see it. Go ahead. Let go with it. Yeah.
God, it's very real. I'm not from around here just because it doesn't look the same as yours.
This can't.
Is it what? It is not handwritten.
It looks.
It's just a very interesting font.
It looks like you drew a picture of yourself here.
No. It is.
You look like you're 12 years old in this picture. What is?
To be fair, you're not far off.
How old is he?
I'm trying to deceive you into allowing me to give
Yeah.
me some.
So you told me that you had a fake ID, which
I didn't tell you.
No. You're telling me as like a player, and I as a GM, I'm like, okay, that's not a thing. You would have had to have either established that beforehand.
Yes.
Like that was not a legitimate chance for a deception check.
Someday it's gonna happen. It's gonna work. I'm gonna get a flagon of mead.
Mm-hmm.
Someday.
Maybe someday.
Maybe
You have to
in
go
a
to
few
one of
Can
the,
I have
the
my
fun hippie towns.
Can I have my identification back, sir?
He hands it back to you.
Stuff it in my pocket. Nah.
Yeah.
I'll take. Some.
I'm sorry. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll take some.
Yeah, sure.
I would love some. That'd be great.
He does.
It would be so tasty. I just know it.
He pours.
I'll
Yeah.
take some too, please.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
How old
A
are
few
you?
months ago. 21.
You are. Is that actually true on your character?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Can one of you vouch for him?
Don't
Okay.
ask me.
Okay.
It's-
Fine.
it's-
He
Clearly
gets a
don't
couple
know.
of flagons. 4 copper piece.
Thank you.
4 copper piece.
While this is all
coming right
going on, I've stacked enough glasses of leftover mead
Oh,
to
boy.
like make the little staircase so
Oh,
I
boy.
can get
down. Oh, what?
onto the stool, and I pop up and go. What's the guy's name again? Glenn. Glenn,
Glenn?
I would love to know how much Trovis can drink before he collapses.
That guy can put it away, man. It's a good thing. Well, I probably shouldn't tell you where I get this from. All right, I'll tell you where I got it from. No, I don't get it from Good Weed.
Dang
The
it!
place is so far away. No, I get it. There's a group of dwarves who live down in the why am I forgetting the name of it? Whatever. They live at the base of Kelvin's Cairn. They have a mine down there, and they have a steady supply of different alcoholic beverages that I'm able to acquire from them for a fair price. The dwarves do good work. I'll tell you what, they know how to drink.
They're not like dark skinned dwarves.
No, they're not dirt. No,
Okay.
I haven't seen. I don't know if any Durgar even are
Inside
around.
check. Inside check.
You want? Do you want us to make an inside check?
It's up to you. You're the one talking to. I guess I'm the one talking to him as well.
Yeah, so you can make one if you want to see if he's lying.
Yes. Let me do an inside check.
Okay, just make it. It's a 10. Do a 10.
12.
I mean, he's talking pretty smoothly.
Okay.
He's not like doing anything suspicious. Like, it doesn't seem like he's lying.
I've been doing research on these dragonborn. I'm just fascinated by the creatures.
Yeah, oh yeah. On
Do
some of
you know
the.
there's a female in one of the other towns?
Really? Ooh, that's.
Stop!
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Oh
Sort of
my
dry.
And
Gosh.
yet they.
Yeah, you know, I never thought about this.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, you're getting. I may need.
No,
Don't know how
boy.
I should approach Trovis next time he's a little bit more inebriated. Try to. You got me curious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no,
Oh.
some of the lighter stuff I've got, he can put away an entire barrel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
Holy
We
cow.
need to build a special bathroom just for him.
How my.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Wow.
This is going in the book
Yikes.
for sure.
So would you say he's a good speaker?
Yeah, he's a great speaker.
Great speaker.
He seems a little bit lost. I mean, we all do, really. With the lake being frozen, we've been almost completely cut off from the other towns, other than a couple of brave souls who happen to come up here a couple times a year. We actually did just have a traveling shop come by through town.
Really?
Yeah.
Are
They left
still-
already then,
but
huh?
they left.
No, they're still in town. I think
Oh,
they
really?
like to stay on the outskirts
Oh,
of town.
okay.
Oh.
We should definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Do you.
Is it Cephic's traveling shop?
How do you know Suffolk?
I mean, it's a famous traveling shop. How many traveling shops are
There's a couple.
Yeah.
They like to go through the different towns. Everybody needs something. So
there? Yeah.
if you're willing to travel, you can
Yeah.
make some coin.
Right.
Well, I mean, we've been in this place for a while, so we've heard.
Been around.
Where exactly are they located? You
They're
said
keeping
outskirts.
they're keeping by the Northern Light. All those things are by there.
Oh.
I think they might be staying there. Yeah, if
Okay.
you want to catch them and see if you can't make a deal with them, go for it.
Nice.
All right. Well, I I can't do anything in here, so
What's
I'm
your adventuring place, the Outfitters?
the adventuring place. I think going to the Northern Light would be smart.
That'd be good.
Well, they got the traveling
shop.
We can hit that up,
Oh,
and we
okay.
can talk to
Yeah.
the people about the missing stuff, and possibly get a room for the night
Holy cow.
for whenever
Yeah.
if we end up staying here tonight. I'm not speaking for anybody.
Sounds great. I think that's a good idea.
So
Thank you, Glenn.
I finish up.
thank you, kind of, Glenn. I
I
appreciate it.
tipped him a silver.
Oh, thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
I do.
You all have a
not.
good stay.
I head out. The speaker had mentioned, right, that the Northern Light is on the sort of north.
He pointed out all the
Yeah,
buildings
okay.
to you when he was talking to you.
So I know roughly where I'm headed. Okay. So I set out that way.
Okay.
Northeast-ish. So
Cool.
anyone want to follow?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
headed that way.
Cool.
I'm headed that way. I hop on my axe beak.
Yeah, I'll hop on mine
Yeah.
too.
Awesome. I
I
mean,
think I've developed the weird habit of like telling my axe beak what's happened every time we like mount up. Like
Okay.
I'm like keeping up on the story.
okay, sounds good. It's
I'm like, no, yeah, he couldn't get a drink at all. Yeah, it's like the second time he's tried it.
Shut.
He's completely
I can hear you. Just because I have horns doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I can't
so
hear.
bad. He's so
Do
bad
you-
at drawing.
Do you think you could handle even like half a beer? Half a meat?
Yeah. Right.
Have you ever had a
Just-
drink?
Why do you think I'm trying to get a drink? I've
Maybe
never
because you
had
had
one. I've never had one. I'd love to have one, but no, you all have to try to.
He's probably like what, 50 pounds soaking wet.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm 125 pounds
Wow.
soaking wet.
pretty good.
So, yeah, I can't imagine it would take too long to get up to the Northern Light. So,
And it doesn't. Even as you're saying that, you
I wonder how long it's gonna take. And
boom!
I'm like,
Run right into it.
shablam!
The Northern Light
Wow.
is a building of humble trappings. It is a little bigger than most of the other houses here, just due to the nature of its business, but it's still a very simple make. And as you walk into the inn, the main floor of the inn, you come across a sort of large dining area, and you see a couple people that have sat down for lunch and that sort of thing. And you see a tall, lithe brunette just sort of running around, busting tables, bringing food to different people. And then you see periodically a shorter brunette girl, who's a little bit more stout. You see very very similar facial structure in both of them, and she shouts sort of gruffly, and she kind of scowls at the taller one, and the taller one just sort of like nods and just sort of smiles knowingly at her, and they sort of work together to get food out to all the people.
Is there
I run up to the short one for sure.
Okay,
For
she
sure. Is she like my height? Like, what are we? How short are we talking?
no, she's still a human, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's not
Oh,
that bad.
sorry.
Is she,
Oh.
is she tall or is she like me?
Oh my word, dude. Okay,
yeah.
as she's turned to go back into the kitchen, she hears you approaching. She says, "What? What do you want? What do you want?"
Oh, my lady, we're looking for a table and maybe some food and beverage.
Oh yes, of course. Go talk to Allie. Go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And she
Okay.
bustles off into the kitchen.
I walk up to who I presume to be Allie, the taller of the two. I say,
Why, hello there, young man. How may I help you today?
can I get, is there a table or a booth that we could have?
Oh,
With
of course. Right. this
maybe
way.
a
How many in
menu?
your party?
I have
Five.
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 5.
5.
Red spice.
5 full adults.
No.
We need a booster seat.
Yeah, for Elbrick.
Oh my
For
goodness.
Elbrick we do, yes.
Have a booster seat or
No.
maybe some books we could stack that might help.
Guys.
Help Elbrick see over the table, yeah, I agree.
You
Totally.
can just stand.
Yeah, you can just stand.
And she actually leads you over to a booth in the corner.
Do love a good booth.
She says, on the menu today we have trout.
No.
Dang it. Is it seasoned?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
This has got to be better.
You want the spicy trout?
Gotta be.
Ooh, yes, please. I will absolutely take the spiciest trout you can give me.
Would everybody like a spicy trout?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Sure. Spicy trout.
Yeah.
Very good. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
And after about 30 minutes, she comes back with 5 steaming platters of large sort of trout steaks.
Oh, yeah. I can tell this place is already better.
Mhm.
So,
She sets them all before you, and she says, enjoy.
I chow down.
I chow down.
Start eating.
And immediately, I am sweating.
Okay.
She definitely made. She took my make it spicy to heart. So
Yeah, the problem is, like, they don't have a lot of spices up here.
yeah.
And what they do have is kind of on the weaker side.
Well,
So
I
you're
must
just,
not
you're
be.
s- immediately sweating.
I'm immediately sweating.
We're just staring at him like,
You're like
You
a,
doused it in vinegar
you're
or
like a
something.
devil when you don't like spicy food.
are you gonna be okay?
I do like. I like spicy food.
Sure.
I'm just not used to this spice. Something
This is
different.
weak stuff.
This isn't what I'm used to. Okay.
Back in my place, we just have the spices made from like cactuses. It was like,
Cactus.
yeah.
Is it scratchy?
No.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Is this supposed to be funny?
It is funny to me. Excuse me.
So what was it Trovis told us about? You mentioned the sisters run this place, right?
Yeah, sisters,
The
missing stuff.
Sherrod? Sherrod?
Right.
The missing stuff.
The missing stuff.
Yes. And then
I try to flag down the nicer one.
Yep. And she walks right over. What can I do for you?
We were talking with the speaker, or at least we were trying to.
Travis.
Yeah, nice guy. He was saying, we were asking just in general what was going on in the town, and he had mentioned things going missing. Do you know anything about that?
I do. We
Yeah.
actually just had our lantern stolen from the front of the store. From the front
Lantern.
of the. Sorry, that's not a store. It's an inn.
It's all right.
It's one of those days. I guess.
Six one half a dozen another. I get it.
Listen, we had a lantern. It was magical in nature. It was one of those ever-burning lanterns.
Ooh.
Not sure what it was made out of, but for some reason somebody took it.
maybe
So
It didn't.
frustrating.
I'm just going out on a really big limb here. Was it like kind of crystally in nature?
You know, I mean,
Maybe like
not
a
entirely.
purplish color. A
There's-
little bit?
I think there were bits of it that I never paid too close attention to it.
it just burned
Yeah.
for you,
I mean, I think it had a little bit of crystal.
and
in
it just disappeared.
yeah, someone stole it. Not sure why.
You don't have any leads? Nobody knows nothing?
Well, she looks at all of you and then looks around the room and then sort of leans down. I think they're going. Listen, I don't know for sure, but I think whoever's taking these things is bringing them out to Calvin's care.
What makes you think that?
I've noticed footprints in the snow leading that direction from the inn.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
There have been a couple other things that have been stolen throughout town. Just random valuable things that we townsfolk have.
Semi-magical in nature as well.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just a bunch of
Random.
whole smattering of things.
random stuff, right?
Interesting.
You seem pretty interested in all these missing items. Are you trying to track them down?
Not necessarily, though. We are, in a way, heading in that direction for
Well,
a
I'll tell you
specific
what,
reason.
we would be grateful if you were able to find our lantern. Be able to keep you boarded up here for as long as you like. May even throw in a few flagons of beer for all of you.
No.
Yes.
He's
Man.
not old enough.
Oh,
Can you?
He's,
Oh,
he's
listen.
not old enough.
that's okay. And she just winks at you.
I blush. Like I don't know how somebody with such dark purple skin can blush, but
You just turn like black.
yeah. I'm like, woo. Okay, let's go.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay, maybe not now, but we will absolutely. I guarantee you. I
Gotta go
swear an oath
No, you don't. You probably shouldn't.
that I will find you your
Ever burning light.
ever-burning lantern.
Oh, bless you.
We also heard that Cephik might be staying here. Is that true?
They did rent a couple rooms here. Well, why? What's your business with them?
Oh, traveling shop. We're interested in traveling shops.
Yes, always needing
Shops and
supplies. Supplies.
I'm not sure. They were just here. I'm not sure where they went. You may want to look around town for them.
Okay.
What does Cephik look like?
Oh, let's see. He's a rather handsome, sort of mid-30s man. Olive complexion, wears longer brown hair in a ponytail. Tell you what, the most odd thing about him, he doesn't wear any heavy coat, any heavy pants. He just wears normal street clothes and walks around. Says he was blessed by the Frost Maiden. Not sure what it is, but he seems to be fine. So, who am I to judge?
Quick redirect. You're saying the Frost Maiden who has cursed this entire land with like a never-ending winter, and he just happens to be blessed.
It's very odd.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that. I
We should
appreciate that.
Track this guy down.
Scribbling in my notes. Big. Weird? Question mark.
Cool.
I finished my trout. It is spicy to me.
We all wonder what you're eating
Yeah.
because it is not spicy at all.
Can I get
Better
a-
than the.
But it's better than the
Breakfast
other,
trout.
the last
Well,
trout I
for
had.
sure.
I feel
Much
like
better.
I've got poison resistance, so I'm like even more resistant to
I have
spice.
fire
So
resistance.
this is
and
like
yet,
the most bland thing ever.
oh, okay.
Spice is not fire.
Yeah, I know. So, can I get a flagon of beer? A cup of beer, please,
Hey,
sir,
now?
man.
No. You haven't. Go get my lantern. You're so demanding.
He is.
Anyway,
Alright, I start to get up. Thank you for the food.
Of course.
Rooms.
If you need anything, just let me know.
It's still.
By the way, have we paid
Early
for
in the
this?
day.
We haven't paid for this yet.
yeah, how much?
It's on the tab.
This will be on. Yeah. Don't
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we really.
Let's go find that
obligated.
shop.
Now we really gotta go find this.
Alright, head outside.
Okay.
Cool.
Look around.
What
for
do
the
your
shop.
elf
Do I
eyes
see
see?
anything? See anyone I can ask?
It's actually hard to make out any moving figures as the snowfall has started to even pick up even more
Where are we?
throughout the day.
They're right here.
Right
Right
there.
there. Okay.
Maybe.
Make our way to the west of town.
Well, we could. I mean,
Here.
we could also hit up the Frozen Far expeditions that he was mentioning
Oh.
as well.
Okay.
That, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if we're looking for like shopping and stuff,
Sure.
we can always hit that place up too. No harm in not. So.
Yeah, there we go. Hit the shops.
Yeah, I head that way.
Yeah, I'll grab my axe beak and
Yeah.
Okay.
head that way.
Yeah, you
You
guys
still
have that.
didn't get a drink. You still didn't get. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to
I'm
him on
still.
couldn't get a drink. Couldn't. Yeah, it's like the
Still
third
couldn't get a
try.
drink. Still
Third
couldn't get a
time.
drink.
It's been good.
She told me I'm shouting at you from across the way as the snow is like just beating down. I'm like, She told me she would give me one when I get the lantern.
There's so much snow you can barely hear it.
I
And we enter over to
Uh,
Elric, and I'm like, I don't think she was.
I don't know. Is she really gonna give him
I don't
a
think
beer
so.
for me?
We're gonna
She
let
said-
the other one know.
I look at his axe beak, and I'm like, I don't
The axe beak is like nodding. Yeah.
I think
Arriving at Frozen Far Expeditions, you see a very
Yes.
sturdy hut that looks like it's had several expansions built onto it, all of a very nice rustic chic look to it.
yes.
And as you walk in, you can see, surrounded by a pack of friendly-looking sled dogs, you see this very tall, hawk-like looking man. He is sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. Continue.
Okay. He has very sharp features that have been somewhat dulled with age, but he's got a nice mop of brown hair with a couple of streaks of gray in it, and he's currently petting the dogs that are around him. And then off in the corner, you can see by a couple racks of equipment, you can see a burly shield dwarf who has longer, lush brown hair.
Longer and lush.
Yeah, you can tell based off that's a woman.
Oh.
I'll save you the embarrassment.
Thank you, sir. Woo.
And then actually wandering through a couple of the racks of equipment, you see a couple of humans just sort of eyeing a couple of different wares. You see another shield dwarf who looks to be very heavily armored. And then off in the far corner, you can see the back of what looks to be a finely dressed man with a ponytail sticking out of the back of his head.
Oh, that's gotta be Sefik.
Is that Sefik? Did you say
Doesn't he have a ponytail?
Yeah.
Did he say he had a ponytail? He just
Yep.
said he had brown hair. That's what I heard.
Yep.
I could be wrong.
Ponytail.
Okay.
Yeah, take notes, my guy.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very nice.
I head up to what I presume to be Sefik.
Okay.
Sefik, is it?
He slowly turns around and looks at you. He's deep brown eyes. Goes, sorry. How do you know my name?
Oh, I had heard that you sell goods. You have a traveling shop.
It's not my shop. I'm simply a bodyguard for the shop.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
Taurus.
my mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake.
The owner's over there. If
Oh,
you need to
gotcha.
pick up any equipment.
Okay.
Torga.
Torga. Word.
He points towards the heavily armored dwarf.
Torga. Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
Of course. He turns back to looking at the shield.
I am just sort of wandering around, seeing if I can see a weapons armor section. If there's any of that lying around or
Yeah.
set up, displayed.
There's plenty of good-looking equipment available, but
Okay.
as far as you can tell, it's all basic.
Okay. Okay.
I head over to talk to Torga.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Torga.
Yeah. Sorry. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had anything, I might be interested in, like a new quarterstaff or, some equipment for traveling. Something interesting.
Quarterstaff.
Mm.
Yeah, what? You can't find a good stick lying around there? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I just wondered if you had anything, a little beyond the basic.
Beyond the normal stick.
I mean, I got a couple of brand new pieces. Could probably. What are you looking for in particular?
Just something better than what I've got right now. It's a fairly plain weapon. It's served me well, but
Did you sidle over and whisper to him?
times it has served me well.
Well, I don't really have any of my. This isn't my shop. We're just seeing what these people have. If you want to make a transaction, we can head out over to my dog sleds where I keep all of my wares.
Oh, you think you might have something worth checking out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll meet you out there in a minute or two.
Minutes. Just let me know when
Okay.
you're heading out.
Yeah, sure.
She turns back to looking what she was looking at.
Okay.
I walk up to Eridan and I say, "Is this the traveling shop person?"
Why, yes.
Oh, let me know when you're heading out there. I'll go with you
Okay.
because I'm looking around. I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, this is
Yeah.
all fine, but it's
This
kind of.
This is kind of basic, isn't it?
I mean,
I guess I
it's
don't
a small town. I can't be that upset.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I motioned over to Torga. Actually, I think I'm ready to go check it out now. If you're willing.
All right.
mind if I
Well,
tag
hang on.
along?
Oh. Of course. Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. And she motions for her people to go out with her.
Yes.
So Sefik and the four men all march out into the snow. You can see parked out front. There's a couple of sleds, and she walks over, and they're all covered with tarps, or not tarps. They're covered with like cloth blankets. She opens up the one right in front of you guys. And there's a couple pieces, a couple different weapons, and a couple different pieces of armor and different equipment. She pulls out a large club. She says, "This bad boy, you talk about hitting people with a stick. You can't go wrong. Why not have just the biggest stick around, huh? It is a little hefty. You are going to need to wield it with two hands, but a great club like this, I'd say, it'd run you about 40 gold.
Cool.
Okay.
Pointless.
Anything else there? Anything?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was just wondering if there was any other stuff too. But, let's see. Yeah, sure, I'll buy your club.
Okay. 40 gold, please.
Alright. I hand over the 40 gold.
Okay, perfect. Mark that.
So,
You have purchased a great club.
Okay.
check out. Is there anything that someone like I would want to wield?
You have a rapier, right?
Yes, I currently have a rapier.
Let's see here.
Don't know if there's anything little, I don't know, a little stabbier, a little not heftier necessarily, but I don't know what you got.
Let me see if she's rooting around in the sled. You don't look very strong. I don't know if I can give you anything too crazy.
I'm more of a finesse guy versus a bonk kind of guy. I don't got that monk strength.
All right, here we go. And she pulls out an older looking longsword. And as she unsheaths it, it still looks like a pretty sturdy blade. And she sort of twirls it around. Sort of shows it off to you. She says, if you're looking, it's not so much a stabby, more of a slashy.
Oh,
but if you want to pick up a long sword, that'll be 115 gold.
Long sword. Okay. Is that two hand, one hand?
It's actually versatile.
Okay,
You can use
perfect.
either one.
Will you take 100?
I'll take 115, yeah.
Will you take 100? And a nice firm handshake.
Make a DC 15 persuasion check.
Oh my gosh. Huh. 115 it is.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Ching.
Mark
I
that.
rolled a 2, by the way.
Fantastic. Yeah. She hands over the longsword.
You use your tour as a reward card.
All right. Oh, sorry, ma'am. While I am here, since I'm thinking of it, I've just got this basic leather armor. I'm not a guy. I can't be, getting too hefty. I like to be lithe and limber. Is there anything that you might suggest to give me a little edge in my next scuffle? Better than a leather, just a plain old leather armor?
No, hold on. She covers up the first sled and goes to the second sled. Starts moving different pieces around. Leather, do you say?
That's what I got right now.
You're a young child.
It does what it does, but it's not exactly.
There, here we go.
wonderful.
We tore this off a dead Duragar.
Okay.
Fitted, should be good for you. Studded leather suit. Yeah. And it's like a black and leather with rivets connecting different pieces together.
That is tight.
Yep, for a good quality suit like that, probably run you 500 gold.
Woohoo! Sorry, I had some spicy trout. You said 500?
Yeah, I did. More than fair for the quality of this piece.
Do I have?
You do.
Okay. I will hand over my black gemstone that's worth 500 GP.
Oh, fascinating. She takes it from me. Very nice. Here you are, young master.
Thanks. I go to see if there's like a changing room in the other place in the expeditions.
Yeah, there is. Off in the corner.
Yes.
There's a couple of curtained off rooms.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you,
Excellent.
ma'am. I appreciate your generosity.
What does
Studded
that
leather.
leather do for him? Like, what does it increase?
Studded leather, it will give you a base AC of 12 plus your dex modifier.
So it's 14. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one extra.
That's good.
I mean, that's something.
I know. I get it.
Your AC was less than 14?
It was 13, yeah.
Jeez, okay.
Yes.
Large, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a...
That's what happens when you're a caster class.
Yes. Thank you. So I fit it on, and it's like... For being on a Durger, it's surprisingly tight-fitting for me.
It's good. There is a lot of room sort of in the mid, like the gut
Yeah.
section. But yeah.
More room for taking stuff.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Room to
That's
grow.
nice.
Room to grow
Yeah,
into, right?
That's right. Okay. Their band of 3 sleds actually pulls off with their dogs back to the inn.
Wait, what's on the third sled? Did we not?
I mean, you didn't ask for. Or you're. I think you're
One
inside.
of life's great
Yes, I am.
questions.
I'm still inside. I'm
okay.
looking for any bows.
Okay. You. Who do you? I mean, you're looking for bows. You find some bows.
Okay.
Nice. Tight.
A longbow?
You got some red ribbon.
No.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. You find this.
Range.
This shop is actually pretty well stocked, and you find you find a couple good, well-made longbows.
Longbow. I'm in the store now since I was changing. I'm just wandering around waiting for the rest of them.
Got you.
So I wander over. Do you have a bow?
I do not. But
Oh.
I can use one. I'm not sure it's a good idea. I've got a shield, and I'm not sure what that's going to involve. But
I think it'd probably be good to have something in case you're, I don't know. That's my
Private
thought.
life.
Might be good to have something.
So if I see it, I try to go buy a bow and some ammunition.
We won't worry about ammo.
Okay.
Unless if something happens. But yeah, you go to buy the bow. It comes with a complimentary quiver and arrows. Yeah, you walk up to the register, and you bring up the longbow. It's 50 gold.
All right.
You used your Ranger's reward card?
Nice. Gets better every time, man.
You
Just
hang
reminding
around, we're
you.
getting a game of euchre in the back.
Do you have
Sorry.
Do you have any points to use?
And a longbow.
You purchase a longbow.
Huzzah.
Nice. That's
Are there
great.
any trinkets or things like that? on this bag?
Not in here. It's all a lot more practical equipment for adventurers. You see a whole host of different kits you can purchase.
Ooh, what kind of kit?
Polygamy kit.
Polygamy.
What? What in
Not
the
that kind of-
world? That is not.
Does that consist of more than the usual number of wedding bands?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
It's
It's a
like
fu-
a Mormon.
A 5-banded wedding ring.
What the heck, man?
Okay. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different tools and kits in this shop. And
Snow trekking.
what exactly are you looking for? There's
Yeah,
different artisans
kinda.
tools, disguise
You
kits,
need to
fortune
buy some
kits,
more of those.
there's gaming sets,
Whatever you call them.
herbalism
Well,
kit.
We haven't really used them. We've been on the axe bait the whole time.
Gaming.
I thought we had something that broke, and I don't know if maybe we bought more.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
think
didn't write
of
that down.
any utilities.
They're like those one-time use.
Yeah.
One adventure.
So much. Okay. Is there a place in the manual for this stuff?
There is.
Where's that at?
Page 150 will get you the adventuring gear table. Page before that is all the weapons. You actually notice that's the base price that you'll find in any shop for any gear equipment.
Very nice.
So you're looking at the other kits.
So 150 is equipment, 149 is weapons, and 145 is armor. You actually see that there are a couple different armor pieces around this shop.
Adventure.
I'm done here, so I'm literally just waiting at the exit for. Has anybody
Ooh,
else?
I
Is
wanna
anybody else
get-
still shopping? Are you still shopping?
Climbers.
I'm
You said
outside.
You're outside, okay.
Yeah, do it.
Just freezing your tail.
Well, I had to go outside to get the.
That's true. Yeah.
You could freeze
Gotta
your
get your
tail off.
club. Yeah, I know. I couldn't. My tail.
I'm out there just petting my ass.
Surprisingly, I didn't have to cut a hole for my tail.
Wow.
I don't know why there was a hole in the butt area.
It is
but-
a little weird.
But the previous occupant had, IBS or something, so it had to be quick access.
Oh, man.
Or that's how they reached their end. It was very
I'm
unfortunate.
assuming it was dry cleaned
What are you looking at?
previously.
I think I need to probably get something like more armor as well.
They do have several things of armor around here.
I think you
They
should
need
do
something-
something to hurry up.
What are you looking at?
Just something better than what I have. I
What are you
suppose.
wearing?
Leather.
Yeah,
You're wearing
Light.
leather.
yeah,
Are you proficient with light armor or medium armor?
medium.
The you do actually see you do see a suit of brown studded leather. That's light armor. you do see up to you see one suit of scale mail.
Is scale not considered metal, right?
It is metal.
Oh, okay. I can't wear metal because I'm a druid.
Got you. So yeah, chain shirt would not be though, because it's you got the chain links in front, but then a high or sort of leather gambeson underneath, or a leather jerkin to protect your
Like a fence?
skins. Yeah, pretty much like a fence, except hundreds of them.
Gosh, you get ball bearings. That's pretty good.
You're looking at ball bearings?
Yeah, I just saw one.
You're just like mumbling to yourself all the different things. You're like looking at you're picking up everything, looking at it, and setting it back down. I'm just.
Well, this is going on. Heavy armor.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for that.
Okay. They have.
Who has the bag of holding? I'm just gonna
Let's
throw
see.
something into the shop.
Yes.
They do have one. Oh boy. They have a suit of worn but still well maintained splint armor,
Oh.
and it's sort of you see these narrow vertical strips of metal that are riveted to a backing of leather, and that's you can see that there's a sort of cloth suit that sort of serves as padding that goes underneath that.
Wow.
You see chainmail that goes over the joints. You see it just on this mannequin. You see a price tag of 200 gold points.
It is slightly better. I think I will buy the. Looks like it'll fit me. I'll buy the splint armor.
Perfect. Yeah, you ring it up. Check it out. 200 GP, please.
200.
GP, are you just...
I don't think it's worth it. The only thing that's better would be the scale mail.
Okay.
I don't think I can wear that.
Because... Oh, what are you wearing right now?
Well, my AC is 15 right now, so I'm assuming I have
What armor are you wearing?
chain shirt.
It's on there. It shows you what you're wearing in your supplies.
My supplies.
It's usually up towards the top.
It says leather.
Yeah.
So leather is 11 plus your dex modifier. Your dex modifier is 4?
No, it just says my armor class is 15 on the sheet.
No. So, okay, that's how you determine your armor class with light armor. So for leather armor, your base AC is 11, and you add your dex modifier.
Probably have a shield.
2.
You have a
So you-
shield.
Yeah, I have a shield.
Oh, okay, you do. Oh, you can have a shield as a druid?
Mhm.
Got you. So your armor class without the shield is, 11 plus 2 is 13.
So that's, okay, 11 plus 2. So I guess, so I can get the chain and that'll be better.
Chain would be better, hide would be better, studded leather would
What's
be better.
that?
Just because.
The thing about the light armor is that there's no cap to the amount your dex
I
modifier
see
can add to it,
that.
whereas medium armor does.
Okay.
Max of 2.
Studded leather, my boy.
I don't think he's probably going to be caring too
I'm
much
doing
about
that
it.
for sure.
You want to
So
get
I'm
studded
like,
leather?
guys, anybody need some
Okay.
chainmail?
Can we sell stuff back?
So, JP, as you pick up the studded leather suit, you pick up a smaller size one,
Anybody
obviously.
else use heavy?
You ring it up at the cash register, and you see the cost of 45.
Sold.
Sold for
I give you
$49 to these
Yep.
tiny little
You got
hats.
studded leather armor
He did.
for 45 gold.
Yes, he did.
So I got screwed.
You don't.
No, I don't.
I was thinking that was a little too expensive.
You go outside of
Right.
this shop to another shop.
I get a bonus for no armor.
That makes total sense for you.
So delighted.
Jorlin, I'm assuming you can't use heavy armor.
No, I cannot use.
I made him spend like
So much money.
$100 for like double
Now, didn't you
price.
say 500?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's right. 500 for that. Like, he also may have overspent on the sword.
I was looking at the price. I think I probably overspent.
Oh, on a great club? Yeah, you bought a piece of wood for like 20 gold there, my
It was
bud.
40 gold.
Yeah, oh, even
Maybe
worse.
between
Yeah, you're
40
right.
Gold, I
Even
was
worse.
looking at the thing and it was like, oh, like 5 gold.
It's like,
for
no,
the-
it's not. Like a great club is literally 2 silver points, my dude.
Oh my god.
As I'll tell you that freely because as you're looking through the shop, as I said that to him, he rang up the thing. It's like that. It's like a moment of reckoning where you're just looking around like,
Yeah.
Like, wait a second.
oh, we just got served.
I just got scammed. Why was this place recommended to me?
And as
We
you're
were in
wondering
the
that,
place. You went out to the like random
Well,
traveling one.
Yeah, but that was recommended.
and as you're wondering that, the camera pans out and we see Torg's traveling shop going towards the end, and then the camera shrinks on them, and then one of the wolves looks back and howls, and then it closes.
Yeah.
And we'll call it a night there. Ready.
So I'm like, oh,
Nervous for what you're
by
about to
the
do.
times.
I got screwed.
Major.
Yeah, and it's so easy too. It's the best part.
Hey.
Well,
I
I
should
tried.
have haggled.
No,
The
Not as-
economy is a
I tried to haggle, and then I
You went to this.
failed.
You went to the
badly.
traveling shop, who you know are criminals, based off of Cephic's activities,
Yeah, he was back in like the first encounter.
Yeah, don't
there was
you
something
remember?
sketchy with him. I don't remember.
and you just were like, "Oh, 500 gold for this $50 suit of armor? That's fine."
I got it. I'm good.
I mean, you know.
Guess you have to kill them and get your money back or something.
I was actually thinking of that.
That's
I was considering
Be
that.
careful now.
all right.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure
out
he's
in the open.